We're live.
Yay! Cheers, stream.
Cheers.
Richard, we can't see you.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Yeah, your camera's off. I was trying to get ginger ale for this, Sid, but the Dwayne Reed around the corner didn't have it.
I can't drink ginger ale without somebody in the house being like, you can't drink it because it's cannibalism. Like every time.
Oh, I get it.
Every time.
Yeah, because you're part ale. I get it.
Do you get it?
Okay.
When you drink water, are you like 70% a cannibal?
Yes.
Like, thank Tumblr for that one.
Alrighty. So, who would like to we have a special recap for a very special episode. Because
I agree with you.
kind of time skipped a bit. So some people get to recap what they did, kind of not on screen. So who would like to start off with what did happen on screen, and then we can go into what people did when we kind of had that time skip.
You start with right after Dash disappeared.
We kind of searched the entire fucking train. We bugged the conductor, like, oh hey, what's running the train? It's an elemental? What? Yeah, we bugged people.
We also debated the sentience of elementals and whether or not it's considered slavery. Which he was very, very put off about, didn't want to talk about, or think about, apparently.
Wow, you guys dealt with some heavy stuff. Jeez.
It was some simple questions that he did not want to answer.
We went and met Skinny Pete?
Yep.
I keep wanting to call
Bad.
him Skinny Malone for some reason.
No, he and Badger are both named after minor characters in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
But that was Finn's contact. His mom didn't show up because she's kind of really paranoid about things now these days. And they bonded, and he was mad cool. He was just super duper cool with his cigarettes and his smoking, and we met him in a back alley and had jazz playing.
Yeah, it was rad.
Yep.
We had pie.
We did have pie. We took a nice solid 20 minutes on pie. It was good times.
We spent
Really annoyed Richard in the process.
Annoying Richard very, very thoroughly. It was great.
Okay, so while we got to Norris Crag, we arrived into the city. We hid Duel's home.
Uh-oh.
Ryan? You there?
You
Ryan.
just stopped.
Not another cliffhanger. It's too early.
Ryan.
Uh-oh.
All right. Right, guy.
We'll have to get the short version after his lag stops.
Well.
See, after the pie, we went to meet the Empyrean, who had a young lady training with him who was doing pretty well, holding her own, except, she's fighting some, giant.
Name was Vixen.
I
That's
did watch
right.
that fight. It was very entertaining.
Then we all ganged up on him, showed him what for, and
Some of us showed him what for. It was not me.
You guys were like, oh man, we probably got a lot of XP. I hope Dash got enough XP off on his own too. Which was a very funny question to ask, because if anything, it's the other way around.
And then
yeah,
we
what
got
happened post-Empyrean fight?
lodgings at the Little Big Inn, and then Finn got a room to himself while Duel, Bosco, and Lena had another room. And
so I could commit dark deeds.
Finn Parrish got a little creepy.
Yeah, I did.
He got his freak on.
Mm-hmm.
As far as off camera,
Richard, I'm currently just looking at a blank screen since I'm not
Finn,
there,
I don't
but
know.
it's fine.
I don't know what you did.
I would like to point out, by the way, it's fine. I'm not going to see anything because my token's not currently there.
Oh.
It's fine. I shouldn't be seeing anything, basically.
No, I'm taking dynamic lighting off. All I need is the fog of war.
Okay. Something cool that I realized, Little Big Inn is totally the first place that Dash met you all.
Yep.
And he totally did his shape-changing thing, or size-changing thing is the first thing he did, so... Little Big, poetic.
Yeah, and we partied with the gnomes. It was awesome.
He did. Dash slept with one of those gnomes, and then ended the episode with that orgy with Leon.
Yeah, he did.
Whose daughter, I believe, you guys met?
Yeah, it was his
Firm or
daughter.
deny? Yeah.
And that's where Duel met Lady Libya.
Right.
Lady Libya. He can hear us. Okay.
He's not even in the call.
He might be watching the stream.
On his way back in yet.
Oh, okay. Let's wait for him to get back.
Off screen, it was agreed that we asked more about maybe how to get in contact with Kadash at the order. We didn't get anything. We got no headway on that.
Didn't you guys try to message me?
Yeah, we did.
Point?
Yeah.
At the very beginning.
I believe Richard gave the response for me, but I don't recall.
And then you went into a tunnel.
It was kind of because as I wrote out what happened to him, I got to write out what you guys were sending to him. So you guys partially wrote it.
Nifty.
Yes.
Interesting.
So...
Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, there you are.
So there was a shopping montage, to my understanding, after that, too?
Kinda, yeah.
Or was that an off-screen shopping montage?
Off-screen.
The boys went shopping, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Did you guys talk about any fun, interesting secrets? Oh my god.
That wouldn't be a bad thing to RP out, but I think for the sake of moving things along. Well, I don't know, what would Finn feel like talking to Duel about while they tried on different suits and ties?
This is,
Talk
okay.
about Lydia.
Definitely no horizontal stripes for you. If any stripes, gotta go vertical. Let's avoid that pattern altogether. You know what? Let's get some nice crisp light blues maybe on you. Yeah.
I'm quite fond of blue, actually. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm a bit of a fan.
Alrighty. So yeah, there was some shopping going on for fine clothes, and
It was the...
I don't know if anybody saw the play or not, but it could have, I guess.
Was the dream thing the cliffhanger?
That was cliffhanger. At that night, Finn got his own room, and he, to the audience, not to any of the PCs, revealed that he was the one behind Tao's dreams.
Interesting. Well, before we kick right off,
went to the play.
I need to grab some tissues so I can blow my nose. But then I'll be all set.
We have to go to the play. Fine. We'll
Definitely went to the play because we picked up some amazing dresses and fucking wearing the dresses.
You can't be all dressed up with nowhere to go.
It's true.
But what if there's a fight at the play?
No.
Then we fight looking good as shit.
And so I have the dresses that we picked. And I'm
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course I do. So I imagine it goes something like this, where Lady E comes out in this number first because Lena's, of course, going to be all shy.
Like, Lena's already trying to change back into her gi, basically.
You have minor illusion, don't forget.
Damn.
So yeah, here's Lady E's dress.
We all like Lady E quite a bit, I think.
And the one thing I just will mention about that, just because it might come up for fluff later, is that the front part's a little see-through parts. She has a large scar just under her breast and another scar just to the edge of her left shoulder blade.
Duel wouldn't have noticed. He wouldn't be looking.
I think for anybody who had reservations about her, they're like, guys, we can trust her. Come on.
It's like we have to.
We can trust her.
And then, Lena, if she doesn't come out of the room by herself, is definitely driven out by force, and that is the dress that she got.
I'm happy with it.
That's pretty classy. That's
Oh,
not so bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Hang on, I got it.
You guys are all dressed to the nines. I can't wait for this reunion.
What I was thinking, I figured at bare minimum, it was like, you know what, sure, let's go out and do this. It'll take our minds off of all of that. Also, we can't even get a hold of Kadash, and there's no sense of sitting and pouting about it.
That's right. We just leave him behind.
No, we're not gonna just leave him behind. We've got to figure out where he is somehow. It just can't do it while he's not there and make a big deal for an entire episode about it, unfortunately.
Well, I definitely wanted to go see the show Touched by the Deva.
Touched by a Deva.
Well, as you might expect, as the years go on, people keep on trying to push the boundaries more and more.
Oh no.
You thought that show was risque before.
Oh, Finn, what do you think of this one for Duel?
The first one would have made Duel blush. This one might make him question leaving.
I love it.
That's pretty nice, right? It's
because it's accurate.
I think that's pretty perfect. Pretty point on what Duel would pick out and be like, I feel comfortable in this.
I think it needs a very fine, like hard silver pinstripe.
Ooh.
Like glistening silver.
Also, you need to get your leg over that shoe because you need to fix that like right now.
each of the buttons on that suit is a symbol of Hyronius.
Oh, I was gonna say like a lapel on each one where it's like the clutch lightning bolt. So it's like really.
You want that many, or do you want to go like just have the cufflinks?
Yeah, I was just thinking the cufflinks. The buttons is a little much.
Yeah.
I love that it's the Hyronius blue too.
Yeah,
for sure. What's Hextor's color?
Just for fluff reasons, as you're spending the night, describe what you're wearing as you're sleeping.
Because this is after. So this is after we went shopping. We went to the bathhouse. We went to the show. We went for a nightcap afterwards, I assume. We talked about the show. We, discussed its intricacies. Maybe had a drink with Vixen at the bar.
If you went back to her place, then yeah, at the Little Big Inn, she would have been there drinking her share.
We would have just had like a really nice Norris Crag night at the theater kind of night.
Yep.
I'm glad you guys are having such a good time in town.
Lovely.
That should have popped up by now, don't you think?
To be fair, this is basically exactly what you guys did when Gene went missing in Norris Crag.
This is how we respond.
We
react to our friends
missing persons. Let's just
going to the play was. You know what? We might be able to get information from the play.
You know what? Jean was also unhelpful when we sent to her, as was Kadash. So it's like, I'm in a hole. We're like, all right, well, he seems fine.
That night was also a great bonding moment for Dash and Finn, though, I gotta say. That play.
I know, they almost woohoo.
I don't know if it was quite that, but I'm sure they got a little frisky.
Let's just say the trains weren't the only thing that were docking that night in Norris Crag, all right?
Trains weren't invented yet, Ryan.
What did we ride
here? I need your jokes to be non-anachronistic.
We rode a train here.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure that's when we learned that Kadash would not pursue men, but would not say no.
Yeah, I think that was the point.
No isn't in Dash's vocabulary. Well, it wasn't. Maybe tonight will change that.
Well, in any case, a couple things I just want to say before we jump in. First of all, thank you everybody who donated to my cause for my birthday. We jumped up like $130 today, so that was awesome. Thank you. Was not expecting that. You guys are too kind.
Of course.
And also today, a year ago, well, in this week, was Chaos Day, and the year before that, Ryan, you might remember, was the Big Sam turn. And then a year before that, we were playing the Zelda campaign. So this should be a very special episode.
I still am hoping at some point I can bring that Zelda character back, because I can just make him a Triton. He can totally come back.
That's true.
That would work pretty well.
Mikau,
yeah, you guys haven't even gotten
totally come back
yet. Anyways, so I think we're ready to go. I am curious, though, just kind of to set the room, what's everybody wearing? Is Duel wearing his traditional kind of butt flap onesie.
Are we turned in for the night?
Yeah, I think we're.
Then yeah, he wouldn't be wearing his armor.
We are going to pick up in the morning after that long rest.
Finn has started using that. Oh, sorry. Please.
No, go ahead.
No, after you.
I was going to say, out of respect for Duel sharing the room, Lena probably went to sleep mostly clothed. Like, probably wearing her gi.
Lady E probably put her armor back on because she just sort of sits on the bed and reads a book until she trances, and then she wakes up from the trance again 4 hours later while everybody's still asleep.
Really important question, Richard.
Yeah.
What is Blasco wearing?
Does the little big inn have a washer dryer for laundry?
Yeah, it has prestidigitation.
I'm a washer launder.
Yeah.
Washer dryer.
Could I have checked in my armor to get it scrubbed overnight?
For Finn to do that in 6 seconds?
I don't know. Is it really this the cantrip all it takes is to clean something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To get the swamp water out, the
Yep.
filth,
Mm-hmm.
the abyss?
Yep.
That doesn't seem... All right.
But you know what? I feel ya, because it's almost like magic just doesn't... There's just something, like, you want to see it, like, get worked on.
I think it needs to be washed. I think it needs water.
Right.
And I think it needs soap, not cantrip.
If it makes you feel better, I will neglect it and let you do you. I'll clean it if you want me to.
So if you recall, there's a very unenthusiastic person behind a desk.
Oh, is he unenthusiastic?
He hasn't been fired
41
yet?
years later? It's the same motherfucker.
Freaking dead-end job.
Goddamn, he's been there 21 years.
At least.
He's super unhappy at this point.
He's just older and crankier now. I guess you could have left your armor with him if that's what you want to do.
And just how often do we get a chance to clean ourselves?
Literally every day. No, I get what you mean, though.
With not prestidigitation.
Gotcha. That's fair.
If that's your choice, then okay.
Yeah.
All right. We all ready to jump in?
Let's jump in.
Alrighty. Your morning starts earlier than you might expect. You got enough rest for a long rest to count. You're getting woken up suddenly when you start hearing a pounding on the door, specifically Lena, Duel, Lady E, and Bosco. You hear a pounding on your door.
Well,
Finn, if you'd like to roll for it, I guess you could roll to see if you hear it too, because it is next door. But there's going to be a pounding going on at their door.
since Lady E basically doesn't sleep unless it's that 4-hour block, she might be awake. So
she probably is awake.
so she's probably just gonna go right over to the door and like have her hand at the ready to cast an energy beam and just sort of slowly open it, just enough to see who's on the other side.
Is it a mystic thing or an elf thing? Your shorter long rest thing.
That's a thing. So opening the door, you're going to see this young woman.
Oh shit.
Holding she's got like a bag around her shoulder, and she also has this really long, elegant looking staff, and she's immediately going to say, "Where's Finn? Where's Finn? Sorry, is this right?
Can I help you?"
She's just gonna bang. She's like, "I need Finn right now."
Who are you?
My name's, you call me Gene. Open.
Who's at the door?
Hey, is anybody in there?
Gene? Well, do we recognize her voice?
Yeah, you recognize Gene's voice.
Duel fall out of bed and clamor to the door and be like, "Gene, is that you?"
Right.
She's gonna try to poke her head through the door all around. She's basically gonna say, "Where's Finn? Where's Finn? I need him right now."
Lady E's just barely opening the door enough for her head, but she's like, "I don't know this person," and she's trying to come into our room at night.
let her in.
With a 14, did I hear?
With you sleeping, nah.
No? Okay.
I think he's next door. Gene, what's going on? How did you get here?
she is going to completely. Sorry, let me get back to the other page. The minute she hears he's next door, she's gonna run over and start pounding on his door, not even answering Duel.
Oh no! At that point, Lady is like, "What the fuck is going on?" Let's see. What can I get to have her stop?
She's gonna pound on the door.
As she jumps out, I'm gonna use bonus action for Surge of Speed,
And while at the same time,
so that I can just sort of like jump in front of her. And that's the wrong one. Not Surge of Speed. Blur of Motion. Nope. I don't remember which one it is. It's one of them. I'll find it in a second. Fuck.
Magic jump scare.
Rapid Step. There it is.
Rabbit punch.
So yeah, I'm gonna, so that she gets there before she starts pounding at the door. She's like, "You need to turn around and leave right now."
she's gonna look over and say, "Listen, I don't know who you are, but this doesn't concern you." And she's gonna try to open Finn's door. Finn, I take it you locked the door.
I did, but I'd also rolled a 29 perception when you said she came over to start banging on my door.
Oh yeah, you totally hear that.
Okay, yeah. Finn rolls out of bed and hits the floor with a clunk and goes, "Ah!" and like jumps up and runs to the door and opens it. And he's wearing that like gi he got from Yellow Rose, the Yellow Rose Monastery.
Okay, so she is going to immediately go up and grab him by the collar and say, "Finn, I need you to send a message right now."
Okay.
All right. I need you to send a message to Brianna. Tell her I broke the contract. Devils are coming. Teleport to the Temple of Cord right now. I need you to...
What?
Now.
Okay. Calm down. I got this. And I'll
What?
send that.
What are you doing?
I will follow orders.
Don't listen to her.
My eyes
She's
go.
a friend of
My
ours.
eyes
She's a
go
friend of
white.
ours.
Do you know if that's actually her? You've been gone for 20 years. That could be an imposter.
Well, to be fair, that's not how she looks. Anyway, it's not.
She's gonna look at Lady Eve. She's like, "Listen, I don't know you. You don't know me. But Finn and I, we know each other. He knows who I am."
All right.
Gene, when was the last time I contacted you?
And if Duel's looking, if he's gotten over too, she's like, "Duel, back me up. You know who I am."
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. Where have you been? What's been going on? What do you mean there's devils coming here? Here? Like Norris Craig here, or to you here?
Following me. And also most likely going after my son, which is why I need Finn to send that message to Brianna right now. Right?
Oh, he was doing that.
Finn?
He was what?
Do it. Do it.
You don't even know if this is the same woman.
Message Brianna. Jean broke the contract. Devils are coming. Teleport to the Temple of Cord right now. We'll meet you there.
Okay. Tell me one thing you would know about the last time I contacted you.
We were in a forest walking along.
All right. And I will go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Send the sending.
How does Jean look?
She's gonna look over at Duel. Lena's dressed up, but she's like, "Duel, you gotta get suited up right now."
Oh, okay. I think I left my armor downstairs. I hope it's done from dry cleaning. Okay, let's go. And I'm gonna do a whistle.
Cleaning arm.
It is not done.
Ironing a helmet.
Bosco's gonna come lunging around the corner, and he's gonna pick me up and take me back to where I left my armor.
Gene,
Okay.
help me get dressed. And I'll just run back into the room and start like pulling out my clothes and leather armor and all that.
Like, did you send the message? Did he send the message?
Yeah, that's what the eyes and the backwards talk was. I learned that yes.
Okay, good. Listen, I need you to send one more message. You know the priest at the Temple of Cord, right?
Finn knows the priest at the Temple of Cord, right?
Yeah, you guys talked earlier.
Right.
Okay. A couple times at this point. She's gonna say, "I need you to send the message. Have your guard up, and we're coming. And
All right.
People are coming. Have your guard up."
Okay.
Okay. Shit. So there might be people after me. We've got to get to that temple And she's just looking around at everybody. We have to get to that temple right away. Honestly, my plan doesn't go much farther than that. We'll have to figure it out from there, but we got to get to a safe spot, like, right now.
Finn popped into the room while she was talking and then came back at the end of the sentence with, like, a shot glass of stuff. And he says, calm down, drink that, help me get dressed. And goes right back into the room after slamming it
How
back.
much help do you need to get dressed? And Lena's gonna go.
Studded leather armor.
Yeah. I mean, I could do it in
Or a
1 minute
stud.
myself.
Finn, hurry the fuck up.
So is she not helping? Is that it?
Hmm?
If she helps, I'm going to ask her what the situation is while we're doing that. So it'll be like
Wait,
30
you're
seconds.
looking for help getting dressed?
Yeah, just so I can get the armor on faster.
She's gonna pull a lamp out of her bag, rub it, and she's gonna say, Kadash, this isn't a wish, but help him get dressed.
What?
And out pops.
And we're using Kadash's wish on this.
I don't need it that bad. I don't need it. It's just gonna take a sec. Where'd the beard come from,
What the
Dash?
fuck?
Dash?
So,
Where have you been?
Kadash,
Seriously, you need help getting dressed? This is what I get called out for.
Kadash pops out, totally bearded, looking like he's just not bothered shaving in quite a while, and he's holding this fairly large crystal ball.
Wow. So Dash, what's going on? First off, he's gonna go give Kadash a hug.
Are you?
He doesn't hug
okay?
you back.
Aw.
A lot of things are going on. Why don't you get clothes on?
Yes, sir. First time I've heard you ask me that. I'll put on clothes.
Gina's gonna say, Kadash, please help him out with that. I gotta go check on Duel. And she's gonna run over and head towards the stairs. Let's cut over to Duel for a second, who is
Please do.
downstairs. You see some people entering who seem pretty suspicious to you, as they look kind of like this.
Oh, Jesus.
And they're entering the main entrance to the place, and you can kind of see it from fair off as you're like collecting your stuff.
I don't know.
Are they coming through a doorway, or what are they doing exactly as they enter in?
They're entering in, and they're just kind of scanning all around like Terminator style. And they're starting to point towards like, all right, check there, check there, check there.
Okay, so I believe with message, I need a general direction. I know where everyone is currently.
Yeah, they're up above you.
Can I send a message to Lena?
Yep.
Saying, there are knights here. There are knights here looking for Jean.
Fuck. Okay. We'll take care of it.
I don't know how long it takes to put on armor. I'm sure it's more than 1 minute, though. So, if it looks like they're hostile, is there anyone else in the lobby right now?
It's pretty early in the morning, so it's fairly clear. It's just the workers and maybe like one dwarf kind of just like sluggishly like kind of packing stuff up and going. They're gonna start kind of interrogating people Agent Smith style, but they're not actively attacking anyone at this point.
All right, I'm just gonna keep my armor with me. I'm probably not gonna start putting it on yet, but just keep an eye on them, and just keep sending messages to Lena updating the situation.
Unfortunately, there's not many places for them to check, so unless you want to potentially be surrounded, you might want to scurry back up there.
Can I get past them?
I would say that where you were was, like, when you saw them was right next to this unenthusiastic worker.
Oh,
which,
okay. I thought it was on the other side.
No. So it's like just around the corner. You could hop back up those stairs. So you could like take your stuff and run up quickly before they get there.
All right, I assumed I was on the other side. In that case, once I see them, Bosco and I are going to scurry upstairs right away and say, "Someone's here looking for Jean. Some dark-looking knights."
She's just gonna say, "Oh shit! Okay, everybody. This is a fucking real.
We can get you out of here.
This is some real shit. We gotta, like, if we need to stall for time in any way, let's do that. Duel, you gotta get dressed up, like, right now.
Okay. And I'm gonna run back into the room and start putting on the armor.
Hey, Richard, are there windows up here to which we can see out onto the street?
If you notice in the map, there are not windows. It seems like this is dwarven architecture where dwarves just don't really think about windows. It ain't their thing. So it's like on the outside, it's really nice kind of sculpture, like into the walls and stuff. But here there is not. It seems like you have to get through that main entrance to get past them.
Okay.
We can
Is there
hide her under a fucking bed? I don't. Fuck.
Is there a reason we're helping the woman who just suddenly introduced a lot of problems?
Yeah, if this isn't clear by now, we know who this person is and she's a friend of ours. I thought that would be self-evident by now.
Caused those problems a while ago, too.
Uh-huh.
If they start coming up, we can minor illusion her behind a wall. I don't know what good that'll do.
I can see if I can ask them to turn around.
Is there an entrance or an exit up here? Is there any windows or anything?
He said no windows. Because that was my first instinct, too, was to go out a fucking window.
Trixon's room is right there, right?
Yes, it is.
Or Vixen's room. Ask her if she's got any place to hide.
Okay.
I say as I stick my head out the door.
I'm gonna run down the hall and knock. Not like banging, because I don't want to call too much attention. It's a very polite knock to start.
A polite, frantic knock.
Just
as all this is happening, Jean is kind of frantically going around just trying to tell people, like, listen, don't even bother with fire or poison against these guys. She's going to go up to Jewel and say, like, what exactly did they look like?
Knights wearing heavy armor, dark clothes, dark themes. Did I notice a symbol or anything on their chest?
Like an upside down cross sort of symbol thing.
Yeah, really, really dark, demon-y type. Shield, longsword.
I don't
they
think
were
they
pretty
had shields. I think they were just long swords.
Just long swords? Okay. Then yeah, they long black hair. They seem pretty intent on finding someone.
Shit, yeah, those are Batham's elite Cambion warriors. They're like his personal guard.
Wow.
if Vixen doesn't open the door, I'm gonna try to open it.
You pound on the door, and let's reveal an area. She's gonna open the door, kind of half dressed, just being like, what?
Hi, good morning. How are you? Look, we have a favor, like a big favor.
Okay.
We need to get out of here, but we need to get out of here not the main way. Is there like an alternative exit? Is there something? Please? Good morning. No, what if there was a fucking fire? You all just clamber down the same set of stairs? That can't be in code. What the fuck? Just start walking away.
She makes good points.
Take it up with the dwarf. I don't know.
That's
What do
it.
dwarves do when there's a fire in their caves?
Burn.
I would think that they would have an alternative exit or a place to fucking shit.
Well, if there is, no one ever told me about it. I just inherited the place. I didn't build it.
Balls.
I could try to run distraction while you guys slip out.
What the heck are you?
We have a problem. It's a small problem. It's nothing you should concern yourself over unless you can get us out of here.
Are you in? What kind of trouble are you in?
Hey, Vixen, we got devils coming. They're coming right now. They're downstairs.
What?
We could
What?
use a help.
Devils.
Speaking of which,
Cambion.
Speaking of which, roll for perception.
Who? Everybody?
Everybody is
Well, those rolls haven't changed for Dash.
closer to the.
8 now.
Wow, there's some shit rolls. Okay,
What the fuck?
Lady E, you seem to be the only one who can hear that there is some plate mail armor that is clanging and heading closer to those stairs.
Oh god.
Okay, so hearing that, I need to make a quick roll to see what kind of thing she would do. Actually, no, I know what she would do. Hearing that, she's gonna go down the stairs, and they look sort of narrow, right?
2 people side by side could get through.
Okay, she's gonna walk down through the middle, and just see if she can't meet them on the way down.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, and if you can see the whole thing, right?
No.
You can't see the other side? Sorry, when I mean the whole
yeah.
I mean you can see the other side of the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you want to pop over to like the top stair on there, you can do that.
Okay.
Even if you were like right here, like one over, that'd be fine too. But yeah, you go there.
Okay.
Do you got a thing?
They're moving up towards the stairs?
Yeah, they're gonna start looking up, and they're gonna see a woman that has some fancy armor.
Let's see.
Do you do anything? Because they're about to go up and interrogate you.
I was kind of hoping that they were on said stairs.
Oh, if you wanted that to be kind of a timely thing, we could do that. It's really a matter of seconds before they get to like here. So if you want to be up at the other end, that's fine.
So I was hoping that I could do toppling shift and hit both of them.
Sounds like you'd only hit one if you turn small.
Yeah, I was just hoping that if I'm in the middle and this isn't technically in combat yet.
Oh, no, if you're attacking, you're in combat, and can't really game the system that way.
Okay. Well then, can I do that at least as a surprise?
Oh, totally.
Then yeah.
Especially if you shrink way down and then go back up, that's pretty surprising.
Yep.
Okay, so which one you want to go for, the right or the left?
Let's do...
We can just put everybody, like, just so that way they can topple more, we can, like, put you all back a square.
Okay. Yep.
Then.
The one on the left right away. Yep.
Okay, so it must make a DC 18. And is this a... Not really a magical effect on it, because you're just doing it physically to him.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 3. So even with his bonuses, that won't be nearly enough. And he gets toppled over.
They look like she to me. They?
They are very, like, gender neutral.
Gotcha.
So, they.
Cool.
But I don't want to say they because I want to just be more clear on singular versus plural.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Okay, so it is knocked prone, which, yeah, we'll just say it falls down the stairs.
Does it take fall damage? Stair damage?
It'd be negligible, but I guess
Just roll like a d6.
that's what I'm gonna do. All right, he takes 2.
Perfect.
That's something. It's also enough to start combat because they're gonna. One guy's gonna like take out his sword and scream, and both of them are gonna start doing this stuff. So, everybody roll initiative.
I don't have a token to click on.
It's in bed.
You're on the bed.
I know, but it's not on this page. Oh, there it is. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
There you are.
Ooh.
Alrighty, turn order time. And we'll say that was just enough time where everybody got their armor on. How convenient.
Cool.
I could have been a dick DM and be like, Duel, you gotta wait till next turn. You were 6 seconds off.
Well, I was going to say, do you want to do like half armor? Because that was a really quick amount of time. Like maybe he's kind of ghouls and goblins where like his chest plate is on, but his pants aren't.
Yeah, if you want to do that, if you want to take like a -1 or 2 to your AC, you could do that.
Okay.
Alrighty. So As all this is gearing up, another thing that Gene's gonna mention is don't let them get inside your head. They're Cambions. They can do that.
Oh, fuck.
Is that Ghosts and Goblins?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every single time I picture Duel getting in and out of his armor. That's
exactly what
comes
he's
to
wearing
mind
right now.
every time.
But it's the bottom half of the butt flap pajamas.
Yeah.
So what did other people roll?
Splendidly.
Kadash got a 20. Nice.
Which is good, because he was just about to ask Gene about to bring it into action anyway.
13.
A bad
You
roll.
got 13.
Oh, I didn't get to say it, but when Duel came up the stairs, he'd be like, "Oh, hey, Kadash, nice beard."
Technically, Lena's a 15.
Dash
Oh,
probably
hi,
didn't.
Mark.
Dash probably didn't answer you.
Wow.
Right? He's pissed. He's not responding to fucking anybody.
I gave him a
hey,
hug and he
what-
didn't
what-
like it.
What did
He's
Lady E tell you?
He's
What
returning
did
with the
he tell you?
character from hell. Like some
I would at least think you would be like, "Hey guys."
He will.
Now he's got a scar on his face. He's got a beard. He's jacked for some reason.
Yeah, man, we got Punish Duel. Now we got Brutal Dash. We're going down this whole transformation.
I like it. I let everyone get something.
He's not
Metal
actually
thin.
he's not actually that yet because he hasn't gone down a fighter path, but
What kind of thing did you say?
Metal.
Oh.
Okay, do I have everybody in there? 1, 2. I think Vixen's probably gonna try to take a turn because she's like, "What the fuck?" Because she definitely heard crashing down the stairs that she's right next to.
As soon as what the fuck? Good morning. I'm so sorry. Good morning.
She definitely is not in her full armor. In fact, she probably doesn't even have her sword. She's probably have to run and get her sword. Okay.
Run and get it. Doesn't she teleport?
What was that?
Run. Doesn't she teleport?
She has limits on how often she can do that, but she might do that.
Damn it, the Witcher lied to me.
I didn't make a custom Witcher class for her. I really worked hard to make her within the existing rules as much as possible. However, she's a very interesting fighter-sorcerer mix.
Ooh.
Alright, and then just... Vixen should have a high dex. Nope. Is everybody... Oh, but she rolled quite well. Okay. Come on. Sorry, I'm almost ready to go. Turn order is almost done.
And I got some time. Did I hear her say Cambions, and do I know what Cambions are?
We fought Cambions.
You fought one Cambion in Lighter once, and it got inside Duel's head and made him attack other people.
Made him attack me
Nice.
with his fucking flame sword from hell. God,
Oh, man.
I remember.
But she's basically, Jean, she's going around basically saying, like, these guys are really freaking good warriors. They are strong as hell. Don't even bother with fire and poison, and they can get inside your head. She's like trying to list all the things that can be helpful as possible. And she says, oh, and watch out because they can throw flames.
Yeah.
But she's trying to give everybody as much heads up as possible. So we go. Who am I missing? I feel like we should have everybody this one.
Glad we got Vixen in on this. If
Oh.
nothing else.
It looks like everyone's in.
Would that be Charmed?
Yes, we do have everybody in. So, Kadash, with all this going on, what do you... Oh, goddamn. What do you do?
There goes the turn order.
What are you? Damn it.
He's going to draw both weapons very calmly and deliberately, start walking toward those stairs, and as he goes around the corner, he just says, Jean, is this wish time already?
She's gonna say, not yet.
All right. So he's going to probably, I don't know, he's Nah, he wouldn't shove Lena out of the way. He's not mean. He's just indifferent at the moment. So he's gonna go down these steps.
All right.
And I guess wind up. Do you need to move me over there, or can I move myself over there?
You can move yourself over
Okay,
there.
cool. I think he's just gonna wind up. Is that a place I can be on the steps? Yeah. Okay.
It is, yeah. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, you're right up next to one of those guys who's gearing up to
Yep.
attack Lady E.
So he's gonna calmly walk up, and he's gonna take his attacks.
Right?
17 and a 30.
God damn, a 30. Wow. 17 will not hit.
Oh.
Obviously, a 30 will.
Okay. So. Oops, that's not what I want. I want this. Because he does get his sneak attack on this.
It does, because Lady E's right there.
So that's 33 damage to the campaign right in front of him.
Nice.
And that's him.
Alrighty, 33 damage. Perhaps. I mean, he wouldn't have fought one of these necessarily, but Kadash is probably not totally surprised at 33 damage, you know, while still a lot compared to any other knight he's faced, it ain't much. So this guy takes it, you know, he takes it like a champ, like a demonic champ.
Yep. Jack's still standing there. Not fearlessly isn't the right word. He's just, like I said, he's kind of indifferent.
All right, so
Stoic,
There you go. Stoic. That's the right word.
which is really unusual for Kadash. That's so weird. What happened to you, Kadash?
So Vixen is going over and dashing to grab her shit. And that is her turn. Duel.
Okay. Duel's gonna mount up on Bosco, and he's gonna look to Jean, and he says, Jean, don't worry. They're not gonna get you this time.
She's just kind of, okay.
I'd like to insight her reaction.
All right, go ahead and insight. You get a sense that she wants to believe you, but she's not sure that she can.
Well, I will prove me right. So, using Bosco's full movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna get up to Lena. Oh, crap, I can't see that many people. Is he able to peer down the hallway? Actually, I'll make Bosco use the double move.
Okay.
Duel at the top of the stairs, seeing, I count, 4 people. He is going to grab his holy symbol, and with Holy Avenger in one hand, he will cast Bless at 2nd level.
On who?
On himself, Lady Eladrin, Lena, and Kadash.
Righty.
Because I don't think he can see Finn right now. So he's using a second spell slot to get all 4 of them.
Okay.
And that's his move.
Alrighty.
You guys get a D4 to attacks and saves.
Cool.
Lena.
Is it dark at all? Like, what's the lighting situation? It's early morning. We're indoors.
There's no windows.
There's no windows.
I'd say that would mean that it's pretty much all like candle lit then. So, I mean, like it's well enough lit that it would not be considered dim. But
Okay.
there's gotta be some shadows somewhere, I would think.
Would you say that this motherfucker Rat Ma is casting a shadow at all? Like
Yeah,
maybe there's
there's probably like a candlestick holder thing like around here on the wall or something. So maybe like a tiny one down here. I guess the map sort of looks like it has a shadow right here.
then oh hi. And then we'll just do the 2. Plus 11. Plus 2d4, I guess. 1d4. We'll do the d4 after. I'm going to use a key point to 2 key points to try stunning strike on both to
Okay.
see if I can't stun him. And then that's not counting the d4. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
you,
nice.
I don't,
Don't
need
even
to
need
add
it.
the d4s.
Someone woke up on the right side of the cot.
Right.
So he needs to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
right?
Hey, Artem.
Yeah.
Lady Ladrin doesn't have any rolled attacks, does she? It's almost all saves.
Her whip is rolled attacks.
Alright. Well, you still got a bump to saves.
Yeah.
Fucking 11, really?
Okay, you got
There it is.
You got a 19 and a 14.
He is stunned.
Nice.
For how long?
Until my next turn, I believe. I'll look it up.
Yeah. Basically, his turn gets skipped.
So he's prone and his turn gets skipped.
Oh, I didn't realize he was prone, too.
Oh right, yeah, he fell down the stairs. Yeah, so you can take advantage on that. So if you want to see if you crit, go ahead.
That poor bastard.
This poor guy.
Oh man, just shadow step above him and drop down with like a dropping knee. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Well, we're trying it. Hold on. No.
Wow, what shit roll?
Not bad rolls, though. Jeez.
Someone's bringing their rolls tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damage.
All we needed was to get Len at a level 13, and it was going to fix everything.
It's true.
Level
my God.
13.
Unlucky 13 is lucky for some
Only
reason.
a fucking year of playing, and here we are, finally.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
13 months of playing?
Knock on all the wood.
All right, so you like, whack him with your staff right on his chest plate, and you're able to like get into his little key spot to disrupt his key, so he can't move for a little bit. But you're not really doing that much damage because you're just whacking right along that armor. So he only gets dealt 11 damage, which is like nothing to this guy.
Not too late to say that I can give him some lightning damage too, is it? It's probably too late. Go on, move along, move along.
Okay. So that guy's not doing shit. And this guy next to Josh and Lady E. I think he's gonna take a swipe at Kadash, go back with a swipe at Lady E, and then his third attack shall be another attempt at a Kadash, a shot at Kadash.
Okay.
So, alright, will a 20 hit Kadash?
In this case, no, it will not.
Because he's blessed?
No. He'll take that swing, and Kadash will use his new thing, his defensive duelist, and throw up a blade and just parry that right away.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Man,
Still
coming
very-
in-
Still
with a
very
new
stoically, just like chow, like not
New
even.
beard comes new abilities.
Question, Kadash, what did you do with that crystal ball I mentioned?
I assume it's stowed in his like pocket or something. Whatever he normally carries his stuff in, it's probably
too
stowed
big.
there.
It's too big for a pocket.
How about a satchel?
I mean, what do I normally carry all of my stuff in? Is the question.
Probably a satchel.
Because it's in that,
You put it in your RPG inventory thing.
basically. Because both hands are currently holding weapons.
He's
He's definitely not like holding, not like cradling it and trying to fight.
Yeah, I wonder if we need to say that you put it down somewhere, because I was imagining like Namek-sized Dragon Balls.
Okay, then it's probably up in the bedroom where he popped out.
I think what's her name? Jean would have mentioned to Finn something like if she notices that he's got a bag of holding or remembers, she'd say something like, "Get that in the bag of holding."
I just mentioned that, and I realized I was muted, so that's funny.
Okay, cool.
We're all thinking the same thing.
Second slash, attempting to hit Lady E. Will a 20 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. And then, just so I stay on the D20, we'll take another attempt at Kadash. And that will not hit.
Dash is feeling so cool. Except not, because he's still stone based.
That makes him cooler.
Yep.
So, Lady E, you will take... Oh, come on, do I have one more? That'd be awesome if I did. Okay. Alright, so first off, you will take 1d10 of slashing damage. So
Oh, the
that...
long swords are powerful.
Alright, so that is a 9 plus 4, so that is 13 slashing damage, plus... That is 16 poison damage.
Damn.
Okay then.
These long swords ain't no joke. Except to the people who are immune to poison damage.
Is it a bastard sword then? Because it's a D10?
No, he's holding it in two hands.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so that's it for his turn. These guys. So they're going to run in here, and one of them, so this guy in the back, he's going to look up and see all this stuff. He is going to attempt to throw flames of fire at each of, he will throw, I guess he's going to throw them all at Lady E because he's worried about hitting his friend if he tries to get Kadash. Probably be what he would do. He might try one at Lena. He might try to like get around his friend and shoot one at her and then two more at Lady E. So, that would be a 24 to Lena.
Yeah, that hits.
And that would be a 22 to Lady E. This guy is, man, he might be the MVP of their group. He's rolling good so far.
Does he have a scar over his face?
An eye patch, perhaps.
Yeah.
He's got the extra badge.
So I believe that was a 22 and a 21 to Lady E. Do either of those hit?
Yeah, both. Anything 20 hits her.
Okay. So that is 14 fire damage to Lena.
I guess I just realized there's a new portrait in the Little Big Inn. That painting at the hall.
It's her attacking him, yeah.
Please don't deface it.
We'll
I
see.
mean, the day is young.
And with those two hits, that will be 35 damage to Lady E.
Okay then.
Shit.
Jeez.
She warned you they're elite warriors.
There's not much else we can do.
I know.
There's two more. Or I don't know that, but I do know that. Sydney. Lena does not. Sydney does.
You can just feel in your key that there's more.
I can feel the disturbance in the force.
Well, not only that, but I'm pretty sure the duel would have mentioned there was 6 of them.
Yeah.
In any case, that's their
There's
turn.
so many. All right.
That is their turn. So, let's scroll back over here. 6. Fuck! She needs something to move a little faster, but I don't think she can. Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess she was over there with Duel, so that is where she'd be. That's unfortunate, because I don't think she can really do much of anything, except for, I guess, double move to get a little bit closer over there. I don't think she has the angle really do anything. Can she do anything supportive? That's the question. Yeah, she can't even do her Elder Splats from there.
Would she be able to see this guy in front of Kadash?
I don't think so.
No?
She wouldn't have been able to make it otherwise. She's got
Right.
no room to make it up there.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So, yeah, there. Oh, wait. She will stay here and hold her action. When Finn runs by, she is going to cast False Life on him to give him 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Cool.
And that is her turn. Lady E.
Point of order, it looks on my screen it says Lady E has 5 initiative.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
totally right. I don't know how that
Okay. I was just curious about that.
got. Roll that for you as you get on out of there.
Sure. And what kind of action is it to scoop up the orb with the bag of holding?
I call it a bonus action.
All right, cool. I'll do that.
Like rolling a bowling ball into a bag of emptiness.
Yeah.
It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
25, 30. Ew.
Surely she ghetto crit failed on her D4, so you only got 5 temp hits.
All right, that's fine. Cool. And then I'm going to start playing Counter Charm, or using Counter Charm. So if they try any nastiness, you guys get advantage on any of the saving throws.
Nice.
Yes.
Well done.
And that is my turn.
Very smart move. Lady E.
Okay. Trying to think of what you can do.
Yeah, Lady E doesn't seem like a in the front sort of gal.
Well, more than that, they're also Cambians, so they're probably immune to charm.
Maybe.
So she can't do
I mean,
anything to them.
You can test to find out. She's probably not faced devils before.
Probably not. I mean, we can try it. Where is it?
You want to make a roll for it? Do a religion.
You can do that too. I'd allow that.
Alright. Religion? I will try. Let's see how that... Nope, that's the wrong button. It's the same bonus if you want to just accept that. I
Yeah,
don't know if
that's-
it's...
Like, you're not totally confident, but you feel like they probably have some kind of magical resistance, but it's not. You're not entirely sure if that would mean immunity to charms or not. You feel like there's a chance.
Okay. Well, at this point, she tries to run away, she's gonna get downed, pretty much. So, let's try it. I'ma need, all 4 of these chaps to make an intelligence saving throw.
Alrighty. Starting with closest to her to furthest away. What do they need to beat?
18.
Alrighty. Somehow the first one is the one that saves, but the other 3 do not. Even with a number of them were like 3 of them. I think all 3. Their highest was 17.
Awesome. Okay.
So yeah, they're starting to get influenced.
Well then, as they're influenced, the verbal command to them is, protect Lena and me. And she points exactly to Lena so they know who that is. And then, let's see. What do I got that's a bonus action? Because I know she has some stuff.
Does she telepathically tell them that, or do they have to hear it?
Hear it. Verbal.
Okay, got it. So everyone else knows the deal then.
I mean,
like Kadash and Lena heard you say it.
yes.
Okay.
So I probably shouldn't attack them.
Probably not. I mean,
Probably not. Stop that.
I feel like that's an important distinction. That's why I wanted to clarify.
however, what I do want to do is, as a bonus action, person right next to me is also gonna maybe get thrown down the stairs.
So wait, can you attack the thing still?
No, that was an action to do that one.
No, wait. The guys that are all charmed. Everyone failed, right? Can you still attack them?
If you attack
just
them, they
takes off the
instantly
charm.
takes off the charm.
What are you doing now?
I'm attempting to send the person right next to me who saved down the stairs and knock him
Isn't
down.
that an attack?
That is a bonus action spell.
But he saved. It's not going to affect him because he didn't get affected by it.
Okay, so there is someone who failed. All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's one guy who failed. So I
Can we
need
get a marker for who that is, please?
It's the guy next to Kadash is the one who is not affected by the charm.
Copy.
You're at the top of the stairs, so I don't know if you would actually see which one's saved, though.
Wow, these
Because like these guys down here,
these
you know.
guys are living up to the count at this point with their rolls because this guy rolled a 4, so he is also toppled down to the bottom.
get the fuck away from me. I think
And
that's
gets 1 point of damage.
I think that's a decent thing. And then let's go ahead and use her movement to go upstairs.
Not a bad idea.
I was just like, I have to get him away from me, or
I was gonna
else
say, 'cause she's hurting right now, right?
she's got 20 health.
And so what's the duration thing with the, like, you don't have to be near them, right?
No, I don't have to be near them. Now it's
Concent-
10
not
minutes
10.
concentration, but every time they get hit, they re-roll, and if we attack them, they instantly come out.
Right.
do they not get to reroll just on their turn anyway?
No.
No.
Not for
Really?
that one. It's a
Huh.
5th level controlling
Oh, okay.
spell.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a pretty big thing.
Yeah, of which
Gotcha.
there are
Gotcha.
no others in the game.
Alrighty. That's the end of Lady E's turn then, right?
Yes, you can't do anything else.
All right, Kadash, you've got one that just tumbled down the stairs, so
Yeah.
you be under the impression that he's still a target.
Yeah, he walks down the stairs and takes a hop this way so that he can be flanking it.
Oh, you don't even need to. He's prone, so you can. Both these guys are prone actually, so you can just get advantage even just attacking from the stairs if you want.
Okay. No, I'll do it anyway because it keeps Lena in advantage to it as well.
Sure.
You know, if it gets back up. So takes his attacks. 24 and a 28. Those hit.
Yes, they do.
Alrighty.
Scary that I had to think about it for a second, but yes.
Yeah. So this happens. 65 damage to that
Yeah.
guy.
That
That's
is
a
a
great
significant hit to it. He's definitely not looking as good now. Yeah, you're able to just like jump down there and just like stabbing away at him.
Whoa, where'd you get the 2 sneak attacks from?
I didn't get 2. What are you talking about?
Or did you crit?
No.
Yeah,
what do
why
you-
is it a 76 and then another 66?
Oh, weird. Why that? That's weird. I don't know how that got in there.
I was like, what?
Sorry. I guess I added that in previously to that and didn't even realize it. All right, 32.
Okay.
I honestly thought you just crit, and I was about to be like, awesome.
That would have been a good time.
No, if I crit, there'd be even extra stuff because of what that sword does.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so not as critical of a hit. So
Yeah.
he's down on the ground and he's getting stabbed. He's not having a fun time, but he's looking real mean at you, like he's wanting to kill you. Vixen is going to use her double movement to get back, and she's going to look around the door and see that there's still like if she peers down the stairway, she sees that there's still 4 of them down there. And
I think Lady E, as she was coming up the stairs, would have said, "Don't attack the ones on the left."
yeah, I don't think that Vixen would have heard that, but she's used both of her double move speeds, so if if Jewel would like to say something, he can go ahead and do that when she reaches the door. And that is her turn.
So Lady E just said, "All don't attack ones on the left."
Yes.
Alrighty. So then Duel, atop Bosco, will charge into the battle.
Do you relay that message to Vixen as she gets to the door?
Yes, I will. I'll say the ones on the left are taken care of.
Okay.
And as I run down the stairs, I draw the Holy Avenger, and it begins to glow a beautiful golden glow, as if this is what its purpose was, to slay undead and or fiends. And I'll attack him twice.
Like Sting. That will hit. Why does it say 8 radiant damage and then 10 radiant damage right after it?
Because the Holy Avenger and then the Paladin bonus.
Correct.
Or maybe flip-flop.
Okay, right. Okay.
So it does that much.
61. Okay. You nearly kill it.
Could I throw a smite on there to try and finish him off?
You sure can.
I would like to do that. I'll spend a first level slot to get souped up 1. Not a bad roll. 15 more.
Still not quite enough.
Dang, really? Alright. That's all I got.
But he's looking really bad. Looking real bad. Is that it for Duel's turn?
That is it for Duel's turn, yes. Bosco will do... Yeah, he'll do a dodge.
Okay.
Just on his guard.
Alright. Lena, this guy is prone next to you and seems like just a hit to the face might be enough to take him out.
Watch me fail all of these. Hold on. Oh, I guess this is one hit, and that's advantage, and we'll do the d4s. 21 on both, or on advantage. Does that hit? Because I got d4s I can throw down.
He uses his parry to cling back with his last ounce of strength, and he blocks one of your blows, but then your second blow hits him.
That's right, motherfucker. That's right. Okay.
Just like curb stomp him. He's
That's-
on the
that's
Bonus
stairs.
action curb stomp. I haven't done that in a really long time.
Well, now would be a good time.
I'd like to curb stomp him. if that does it. Probably not.
That is enough to knock him
Okay.
out, but not kill him. But he's knocked unconscious. You hit him in the head, and
Oh, +2 with the staff! +2 with the staff! +2! He dead! Thank you, Ryan.
yeah, you crush his head, and he's dead.
He thinks that he's okay, and then his head just concaves in.
Okay, and then I'm gonna...
I just imagine
And
Lena
these-
actually saying +2 with the staff and he dies.
Okay.
+2! I'm gonna... Because everybody's friendly over here.
Well,
gonna move-
they'll protect you.
Right. Like, for now, they're good. I'll move there.
What about the guys coming in?
Actually, I don't think I would technically be able to see that they're getting ready to come in. Because they're way over here,
But you
and I
know
was
that more.
here. But they're more, yeah. So I was gonna get, let's do that, and because they're incoming, I would like to do bonus action or spend a key point and do dodge as a bonus action.
Okay. So this guy is going to use his turn to get up and kind of place himself up on the stairs, facing down, ready to protect Lady E. And these guys are already kind of in a doorway here, so they're just going to stay put and wait for these guys to come around. And they notice
their progress.
I'm gonna say they notice fairly instantly that these guys are like geared up, ready to fight their own people. They're like, what's going on with you? And they're just like, let's protect. And so they're gonna start attacking each other.
Technically, they can't attack others because they haven't seen those creatures attack us.
They haven't attacked us yet.
Yes. But they can stop them from coming into the room as protection.
So if they were to just like...
So they're human shields right now.
Yeah.
They're being a Snorlax, basically.
The spell says that they can't attack other creatures unless that creature has attacked us, or like me in particular, but whoever I choose to protect, by the time they've been charmed.
Or them, right? If someone attacks them, they attack them, right?
Yeah, if they get attacked, they can attack back if they don't get broken out of the charm.
Gotcha.
Right. So, given that these guys know something about charming and seeing kind of what's going on here, they are just going to both like kind of shove kick them forward in the hopes that they can like, one, break through this little meat shield barricade, and two, hopefully that's enough to shake them out of it. So, starting with the guy on the left. They try to like hit their way in, but the guys in their armor and everything, they're able to kind of shove back, and they're not able to successfully hit them.
I made a wall.
Made a wall.
Now, does that antagonize them and have them start fighting back?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna reach through the crowd, and I'm just gonna boop one of them on the nose, just boop,
I think
watch this chaos happen.
I think there's just a little, not totally violent scuffle right now.
I don't know. I mean, I would argue if someone came up and like
I'm just
kicked me
I'm gonna
in
read
the chest, I'd try to.
I'm gonna read what it says. The charmed target will attack only creatures that it has seen attack you since it was charmed, or that it was already hostile toward. So I can't make them fight other people. Is what it's trying to
make them
say.
defend other people.
Yeah.
Which is so weird. It feels like they would like attack out of self-defense there, but that's just me.
I'd leave it up to Richard if that is a hostile
It's a stalemate
action.
right now.
Yeah.
They're not attacking their allies. The allies aren't attacking them back.
Yeah. That's what I think.
I mean, they did make an attack on these people, but they didn't successfully like hit them or do any damage. And I'm kind of going off of what other things say as far as like
do damage.
You need to do damage.
Okay.
All right.
They tried to kick him back, and it didn't work. So they're just gonna deal with that for a little while.
So they get kicked, so they shove them. That kind of deal.
Basically.
What you doing? I'm standing over here.
It's a lot of fronting right there going on.
Yeah.
It's like the chest to chest, like football, like, you know, two assholes like getting up in each other's faces before a UFC match.
Oh yeah, right.
Question: if you do another kind of effect on them, that's not an attack against them, so you can still do more to them, right?
I can do more.
We're doing if it does damage, right?
Like if Jean wanted to do something to one of them, but it wasn't an attack and didn't do damage, that wouldn't affect the charm, right?
Yes, it says specifically damaged by you or your allies.
Okay. Jean, seeing this one standing there and seeing the others, she kind of murmurs like, this isn't going to last long. And she is going to attempt to banish the one at the top of the stairs.
Atta girl.
Get it,
girl.
You dumb bitch.
No, but the fact that but she can banish bitches. That's awesome. That's
the crazy
pretty
thing
good.
though about banishment is if you're not native to this plane,
you go back to them.
You there the whole time, then you're sent back permanently.
So she just sent back a person who's going to report to Batham exactly where they are, is what you're saying?
Seems like you already know where she is.
I mean, you know,
I mean,
My
you
lord, we
say-
found the girl. I was sent back here. I know where the girl is. I sent you there.
yeah, like you can. Call
It's
her
gonna be
the-
those Davis all over again.
Damn it, you get cold feet again. Get out there and kill.
Why are you here? I just sent you there.
Actually, no. What's
I'm
more?
saying that maybe she knows more about these guys than you do, so maybe she's not a dumb bitch, and maybe she's doing something smart. Just saying.
What's
I think it's a smart move.
what's funnier is that now his entire thing for the next 10 minutes or until I lose concentration is trying to get back to protect us.
Yep.
He's grabbing onto people as they pass by. I need to get back.
And I need to roll with advantage.
The lost references.
Yeah, these guys rolling their saves has been awful. He just disappears. He is
Must be
on.
related to.
Been there.
Yeah, he is straight up gone, and then Jean is gonna back up. And she's gonna keep that concentration going and keep him out of here. Alrighty, Finn.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and.
Oh, by the way, he's not trying to get back, because when you are banished, you're also incapacitated.
Yep.
Oh.
Finn.
So he's
yeah.
gonna wake up uncharmed and be like, "Wow, I really blew that."
Yeah,
You don't need to do the counter charm thing.
Not right now?
Holy Avenger gives them advantage if they're in the aura.
Ah, okay, cool.
But it
Then
was definitely good because I hadn't gotten down there yet. But if you want to do something else, you're open to.
As
Yeah,
a very cool
I'm gonna-
skill.
go ahead and use Cure Wounds on Lady E,
Hey.
because she looks all sorts of banged up right now.
2 fireballs and a sword slice.
Are you the only one that's taking damage?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lena took
They
some.
weren't fireballs; they were simply flame strikes.
Okay, so
Yeah. She took a fair amount of damage. I'm sure Cure Wounds is appreciated.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other way I can add to that, but I guess not. And I guess I'll use Healing Word on her as well. I'm going to go ahead and use a second level for that and see if it actually applies the second dice this time around. I don't think it did.
Did not.
Ah,
I'll take
okay.
I'll take that 6 though.
And those are D4s
Yeah.
plus anything? D4 plus. Oh. Okay, so just apply that once. Okay, so 9 hit points. Now
There we
go
go.
ahead. And then I'm going to move into Duel's range. Right there at the top of the stairs. There, I guess. And that will be my turn.
Alrighty, Lady E.
Okay.
Gotta stick together, man.
Let's see. I don't think she's gonna heal. Her heal is not. It's not a bonus action, right? I don't think it's a bonus action. No, it's not. All right. There's no more room on said stairs, is there?
You can probably make it down there. You'd have to get on the other side of Finn, though.
Yeah, you can pass through.
Or
Yeah.
technically, Bosco and I are sharing a space, so you could fit here.
Well, if that's the case, I would have moved behind you. Hell.
Okay, so there's a clear opening to get down.
I think Lady E would come downstairs and all the way down the stairs.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god! I need to zoom out to move the thing. Like over here.
You just move further into that room for a second, like, no, I'm just gonna hide for a minute. It's gonna be
So
okay.
that's 5, 15. It's like exactly her move speed too. Perfect. Good. And from here, I'm hoping she has a shot on him, right?
What kind of shot? I mean, she can see him.
Cool. Then he needs to make a dex saving throw.
Alrighty. Is it a magical effect? It is. Okay. Or, sorry, and spells and other magical effects. These guys are rolling shit tonight. So, that will be the full damage.
Yay! And no fire and no poison, right? So let's go with lightning.
All right, lightning will work.
Zzz.
He gets shocked and he's like, "Ah." And he sees you over there. He's like, I'm gonna get to you.
And that's gonna be it for this turn.
Alrighty, Kadash.
All right. So Dash will step here just so that he has clear line of vision. He will Misty Step his way behind this guy.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
I was gonna
because-
go over there.
And because these guys are charmed, does this qualify as advantage because they are on our side?
I guess they're sort of allies. And he was kind of pushing and shoving, so if you're looking for sneak attack, I'd give it to you. Because especially he's not expecting Dash to...
Well, does this
right.
count as flanked with them being charmed? I just need to know whether or not I'm rolling it at advantage.
Well, they're not attacking him either. They're kind of Switzerland until somebody attacks Lady Heat.
I mean, they're
It's a
kind
really
of
nice
beefing.
term.
They're getting in each other's faces. I think that would be like
Or-
an opportune time for him to slip in.
He
Yeah.
attacked one of them though, so at least they're open to attacking one of them.
I mean, he's distracted by the person in front of him, and I think that's part of
Okay.
what counts with flanking anyway, so go.
I
go-
would say,
Okay.
yeah, for this, they're counted as allies.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Also, unfortunately, Sydney, it's not how that works. They have to attack.
20 ought to
That's
hit,
stupid.
right? If not, I'll throw a bless on there, but I assume it's
I was gonna say, roll that bless.
Okay. For a 24.
That will be enough. He tries to get to you in time. He notices you. He tries to swing around to parry your attack, but you're just too goddamn blessed, and you're able to get to him before he can swing around.
I'm just too blessed.
Two bless.
Awesome.
Hashtag
So here comes Life Stealer plus Sneak Attack for 33 damage.
All right, not a bad hit.
Is that a D20?
Oh,
you
wait a minute.
used a
Hold on. That's the
D20.
attack roll.
Oh,
Why did that happen?
That would have been an amazing, like...
Wouldn't it? I was going to
You
say,
nat
it didn't
one,
make
Donna.
sense that seemed to be the average of the 2 hits. This will be better. All right, 20. That's still pretty close. 27.
all right. That's a semi-significant hit to him, and he's not too happy. And
Semi-significant hit. Thanks.
Suddenly, their attention is on you.
Oh, the ultimate irony in something, too.
So is anybody okay? So it's just the 2 NPCs up here. She heard that they have the guys on the left covered, and she doesn't see the other guys. I think she's gonna look back at Jean and be like, "What the hell did you bring here?" And they're gonna have a little exchange, but she's not really doing anything with her turn. Duel.
First, I'm going to hop off Bosco and send him upstairs and say, protect Jean. And his movement speed, he should be able to get up there easily, and he's going to guard the entrance to the upstairs.
Okay.
Duel, hopping off with his Hyronius print underpants and the top half of his plate armor, will step over, and taking a page out of Kadash's book, he will also use Misty Step
Nice.
to get onto the other side.
Everybody's going over there.
Meanwhile, the unenthusiastic guy is just like,
I need a better job.
He's seen other bar
Are you
fights.
done?
I've seen this before. Not this early in the morning, but I've seen this.
I love that we both had the DBZ instant, whatever they call that thing, though, behind these guys. Yeah,
It's like,
instant transmission.
I want to do that. And I'm
Alright.
going to take 2 attacks on the guy to the right.
Okay. It's a good thing you did that, because otherwise they were gonna be they're gonna gang up on Kadash.
I had a feeling, so I got to go help him out. I'm going to go ahead and throw...
It's definitely hit.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw 1 first level smite on there. Still early.
So we're at 58 plus, so 65, 75. 75, that is exactly half his health.
God damn. Alright, each of these guys is almost as strong as us.
Alrighty, yeah, you strike him down. He's not looking good, but it looks like he's still got some more fight in him.
That's my move.
Alright, Lena.
How bad are the guys in the back row looking? You said they still have some fight. They still got a good bit.
These guys fighting Kadash and Duel now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still got a bit of fight in them. And the guys blocking the way are at full health.
But they're nice right now, and it's nicer dealing with a smaller group.
Right.
Can I... Fuck. Yeah, why not? Can I shadow step into there?
Yeah.
Join the boys?
Yeah,
join
I
the
imagine
boys.
you kind of like go over this way first, see your opening, and then...
Okay, so then probably back over that way, and we're gonna move there. I'm gonna lightning the fuck out of them.
Oh.
So I need both of them to make DC 17 dexterity saving throws.
Okay. First guy closest to Lena will pass.
Okay.
Guy further
So
away.
he only takes half.
Guy further away from Lena. Nat 20, so he will pass.
Alright, jerks.
Man, poor Lena with her luck. Like, this is the first time they actually passed any saving throws.
Well, they take, like, what, 15, maybe 16?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
Did you roll for it?
It was 96.
It
Okay,
was a
I
dexterity
don't
It
saving
was
think-
throw.
lightning. It was, yeah. They had to make the dex. So.
Richard, I believe the Fiends got lost on the initiative order.
No, they're just on the GM layer. I see him.
Okay.
But yeah, are you gonna roll for it?
Hold
For what?
on.
For what?
That's it. They have to make the dex saving throw. It's that lightning strike spell off of the staff.
Yeah. No, they both passed.
So 16
Okay, yeah.
damage.
So they get.
Yeah,
16.
the 33 is
So I rolled
there.
The 96.
There's a 33 on the board. I don't have it on mine.
In the chat.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't see it. Okay,
That's
so
weird.
16.
Oh,
What are
then
you
it's
talking
a
about rolling?
428.
Yep,
This
that's-
is
that's
amazing
how that
damage.
Yep.
It was a level 17 spell.
Oh, well, that will be why. I just tried typing in something. Unable to read or set data from server. All right, let me read.
Uh-oh.
Oh hell.
Dun dun dun.
Here it goes.
Literally.
Here it goes.
Literally, ah, hell.
Ah hell.
Gosh, heck.
Oh.
Darn it.
I feel like if Sid were to run a one shot, it's like we wouldn't go to hell, we'd go to heck.
Welcome to heck.
Oh no!
all of the demons and stuff are really painfully polite.
So I
How did my Fallout character get there? Doogie.
Welcome to heck.
Oh, shucks, guys, you're in heck.
Hello,
sir,
succubus,
or
or
madam.
or incubus.
Okay. So
I'm from a vault.
while I'm
from
waiting
the
for
fifth
this
layer of hell.
load, Kadash and Duel. Oh my gosh, 2. Man, I really fucked that up. I only gave 1 attack for each of them on the... Well, I guess... Yeah, they should have done multi-attack and kept on, like, trying to punch. Like, they're going to try one of their 3 attacks on these guys to try to snap them out of it, and if it doesn't work, then the other 2 are going to go towards Kadash and Duel.
The other guys were using multi-attacks, the guys on the stairs.
I know, I'm saying when these guys were trying to get their friends out of it with their kick,
Oh, gotcha.
to give you... It should have been 3 attacks to give them more of a chance to get their friends out of it.
Well, maybe they held back because it was their friend.
Maybe, but they're gonna
I
try
don't want to
again.
shove Steve too hard.
They're gonna like
we were roommates.
They're gonna try to like step on the guy's toes while they're facing Duel and Kadash. Like, come on, guys, help! So one of the 3 attacks is going to go towards them. So, the first one will work. Second one. Holy shit! These guys finally rolled well. Both of them. So, what is their save they gotta make now?
18.
18. Okay.
Intelligence.
Richard, when you get a sec, I can do a thing.
But they take that damage regardless, right?
Oh yeah, they'll take
now
a
they've been damaged, but yeah.
Yeah. So. Sorry, it was a DC 18 intelligence or wisdom. What was it?
Intelligence.
Okay. So first guy. That passes. What was it again? An 18?
Mm-hmm.
18.
Yeah, that definitely passed. And then the second guy. That did not pass. Okay, so guy closer to the stairway. He is out of his thing.
Okay, so as a reaction, when the Cambion in front of me makes a strike and is able to pierce through the guy who had been blocking, there's a quick moment, a flashback, to when Duel was fighting the Empyrean earlier the day before. And there was a chance he saw his guard lower. And in the heat of battle, he moves his Holy Avenger much like a sentinel, and he takes a strike against his weakest part.
His ding ding?
His butt.
His butthole?
He's gonna stab him in the butt. So he's gonna attack him.
In the butthole!
In the butt.
So that's the thing you get when somebody attacks somebody else.
Holy shit.
I
Those
attack
butt
his
attacks.
butthole.
Why are you like rolling crits on butthole attacks?
Well, like,
Can
for
we talk
sheep.
about that briefly?
You
Quick
sheath the Holy Avenger.
For a quick second, when he tries to elbow his friend in the face to get it, not friend, but coworker, hits his coworker in the face with his elbow. He leaves his butt exposed, and Duel goes doink right up in there with a massive amount of radiant damage to boot.
He's gonna throw a smite on there too.
Throw a smite on your reaction as well.
Yep.
I can anytime I'm
he
gonna
makes
attack.
an attack.
This one is going to be another level 1, but since it is a crit, it will be doubled for 6d8. Yes.
Are you proud of yourself, Tony? Are you proud of yourself?
Yep. Critical hole. Yeah. Pretty happy with that.
How's he looking?
Upset.
For another 42 damage on top of it.
It was
Like a Muppet, that's what he looks like.
It's 2d8 normally, plus another d8 when it's a fiend, and then since it's a crit, it was doubled.
Yeah, he wakes up his friend just in time to get killed up the butt.
Oh, that's so metal. Killed up the butt.
I figured out if I just say up the butt, then I get a natural 20. That's what happens. But yeah, that is
That's
Be
an
careful with that
Sentinel in
power.
action.
Finn takes
Careful
out
with
his
that power.
notebook. Takes out his notebook and jots down under the song title section, shit sheath, and tucks it back into his vest pocket.
Shit.
Yeah, this guy that's coming out of it sees his coworker die right in front of him.
Coworker.
Certainly not a friend anymore.
Steve.
He helped me with my last TPS report.
He had children.
We did the trust fall at the last Cambion Company retreat.
Question. For the guy who just snapped back out of it, is that his turn, or can he do his turn?
Has he taken his turn?
No.
Then I guess he can take his turn.
Okay. So this guy, seeing his friend getting killed, he's gonna take his 2 attacks on Duel and says like, "Oh fuck this guy! This guy is no joke."
That's fair.
That is a 24 and not gonna hit.
Well, the one that hits.
Okay. And so we'll do that real quick. You're immune to poison, aren't you?
No.
Oh, you're not. Okay. Well then. Okay, that is 14 slashing and 11 poison on that hit. And this guy is not... He's not as much about nudging his coworker trying to get him up. He's like in panic mode. He's like, oh shit, and like coming up and trying to take 3 swipes at Jewel.
Oh boy.
He just saw his coworker take it up the butt and die, so he's not playing around. Will a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. The other 2 do not. So, once again, he doesn't hit as bad, so that is only a 5 slashing, and then another 15 poison.
Okay. Do I need to be making any con saves for the poison?
Nope. Just poison damage. And this guy, he's still just kind of staying put. He might... Well, he has been attacked and hit at this point. He just didn't save. Although the... I guess he'll attack the guy in front of him. Because...
Okay.
Coworker Steve, no!
He has advantage because of Kadash.
Yep, he does have advantage.
Okay. This guy I don't think has parried yet this turn.
Doesn't he have multi-attack too, though?
Yeah, you know, I rolled for them. He rolled like shit.
Oh.
So, so I was gonna say, yeah. So, but he is gonna expend his reaction though, because he's gonna spin around and be like, "Dude, what the hell?" And he's gonna take his sword and like swing back and be like, "No, no, stop, Steve."
Are they all named Steve?
Yes, they're all named Steve.
Dude, they have
heard him,
varying,
stop Steve.
With varying numbers of E's and V's in the name.
You didn't
They
see
are
the name
given
tags?
You get Steve 104, Steve 557. Like,
Steve.
you think they're gonna give these guys identities?
Bless you.
It's like the Gary Vault, but for
Gary.
campaigns.
Gary.
Gene is going to hang out with Bosco and just keep hold of her concentration and wait for all the violent sounds to end.
Aw.
All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and rush over here and draw my rapier as I do and attack this dude that's in between Duel and I. And if I... Does that count? Do I get to roll
Advantage.
advantage? Cool.
Mixing it up.
We never see you use your
Right?
rapier.
I know.
Ooh.
All right, it's +5, so I'm going to go ahead and roll... Just to see if I crit. Nope. Okay, so 11 piercing damage.
Oh, that was a 20 to hit.
Yes.
I don't think this guy has used his parry yet.
Oh.
Question is, I don't think he's gonna use it on you. I think he's gonna wait for Duel.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to give Duel advantage, and I guess I'm going to say, let's make a douchebag sandwich. You cut the meat. Slice the meat. I don't know.
All right.
You poke him
So-
for 11 piercing damage, and it doesn't seem like it bugs him that much. He's still very afraid of Duel.
That's fine.
Lady E.
Help and chip away.
Question. Can
Yes.
you attack past somebody if you have reach?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes.
You trying to, like, whip your whip over Finn's shoulder or something?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I also still get the flank?
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is a really interesting setup right here.
It is.
I think that hits.
25, yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, I'm gonna pee and change into pajama pants real fast.
That is another 11 damage to it. Just like kind of getting hit from the back, but he's like, I don't care. Focusing
Wait.
on.
That 1d4 is not on the damage, is it?
No, it's just a hit.
Yeah.
No.
I would have
being
rolled it if
facetious.
it wasn't enough, but
All right. Anything else for Lady E?
no.
Okay.
I don't want to use any more points.
Right? It's in the morning.
It's
It is the
literally
morning
first
right now.
fight.
Yep.
Alrighty. Kadash,
So where do we leave off? Am I flanking once again with this guy?
you are.
Okay, cool.
He's really upset about Steve. He's still on our side.
So, 27, and I'm going to try to bless that 13, but I doubt it's going to be enough. Is it worth blessing that 13?
It
No.
goes on all your stuff.
Yeah, go. Yeah, it's not like you'd waste it, but
It's all
It's
attacks
not-
and saves.
it's not going to be enough if it's a D4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's probably not even worth
Okay.
Just save the keystrokes. And...
You,
Yeah.
You get one attack in him.
Cool.
That's all he needs, though,
That's all
Uh,
it means.
yeah.
for that sneak attack.
Indeed. So, 27 damage to him.
Alrighty. That hurts. You get a good side swipe of his abdomen. And
That's all I
then
got for this round.
Alrighty. There's a whole lot of screaming and other stuff going on, so Vixen is gonna work her way down.
What is happening in my inn?
Yeah, basically. She goes down and will run up with sword in hand next to Lady E and just say, like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh, just the usual.
I like how quickly he
Usual.
realizes that this is the norm. This is the norm. We're just getting attacked everywhere.
Okay, so she sees that she's gonna quickly say, like, can I attack the ones on the other side of the door?
Yes, the ones on the other side. Not
All right,
this
so
gentleman.
the one next to Kadash, she is going to, I think, just Eldritch Blast, probably from there. I'm gonna send off 3 Eldritch Blasts.
I heard that too. That thing you just reacted to.
Oh.
Richard remix.
2 will hit. Alright, that is 16 damage. 2 out of the 3 hit. And this guy takes 16 damage, so not a whole lot, but it's something. She's like, get the fuck out of my hotel! Duel.
I'll say, you heard the lady? Think it's time for you to scram! And I'll take 2 attacks on the guy directly in front of me.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
That's
Does
the
a
first
23 hit. And does a 21 hit.
23 will hit. The 21 he will be able to parry off, and it will not hit.
I would like to use my inspiration.
Don't you have the bless for the 21?
Oh, I have a bless too. I forgot.
Nice.
25.
Does a 25 hit now?
Yeah, that hits.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. So this is really, if you guys haven't picked up, this is what Holy Avenger's for right
I was
now.
gonna say, it's almost as if he's a class that has devils in mind for being strong against.
Oh yeah.
So
And then
that's 19, 25, 35, 42, 47, 51. Slashing and radiant.
A total of 51 damage.
Correct.
Alright, that hurts him quite a lot, but he's not down. he's quite a resilient one, and he's in full adrenaline mode. Lena.
I'm gonna attack him. If either of the first two hit, I'm gonna do lightning on him. Let's do some stuff and things. I can D4 on like all of those,
They
obviously.
definitely both hit. Oh wait, that's 4 attacks.
No,
isn't it?
that's all 4 attacks. Yeah.
Ah,
There was some. I think you're gonna want one for the 17.
17, maybe 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go 2d4.
Of course.
Fuck you. Fuck off.
So Richard, does an
Fuck
18
off.
hit?
What are your total numbers?
18 and a 19.
It is... Or, well, I mean, so we got 17, 18. Was that a 30?
26.
20. Oh, yeah.
For some reason, I can't remember. Was a tie hit?
And then 19.
Yes, ties hit.
Yeah. So
Okay, in
probably
that case,
3 of those.
Both hit.
Haha, you got them all.
Let's see.
You
Okay,
got that
let me...
lightning damage too.
Yep, lightning damage. Okay. So, and that does 2d6. So it is... Wait, all of them hit?
Yep. He's
18?
wearing plate
Or
armor.
18? Okay, yep. Oh, sick.
You run
Okay.
it and wreck shit.
Roll 4d8 plus...
Rocket!
Wow.
You having trouble there?
There's just numbers.
48! That's another significant blow to this guy. He's getting pummeled and he's barely standing. I shouldn't say barely standing, but he's not looking good at all. He's getting hit and beat up all over the place.
I don't like that he's still standing. Somebody fuck him up. Okay. That's what I got.
Alrighty.
Ooh, also, it should only be 20. It should only be 20. Or 46 total. I added too many twos.
46 instead of 48.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a whole lot of difference, but okay.
Well, you know.
Okay. Alright, so their turn. Dude over on the left here is going to... He's kind of like crouched down, trying to like kick his friend's or his coworker's leg, and then take a swipe at Kadash and a swipe at Duel. So can't seem to get his coworker.
I like how they're not friends. They're
Can't seem to get Kadash. Can't seem to get Duel. He's just rolled shit.
All right.
Absolutely.
This is a new round, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You can sentinel him again if that's your.
That's what I'm going for.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to sentinel.
somebody. You can sentinel somebody who wasn't attacking you because
Yep.
it wasn't this guy.
Yep.
No, it's if someone attacks someone next to me. It's not when they attack me.
It's not even someone next to you. It's when an enemy next to you attacks another creature. It doesn't say ally even there. It just says another creature.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
he
but
can
specifically, I'll use it when he tries to swing at Kadash.
You'd be attacking the guy who was attacking.
Yes.
When he attacks Kadash.
Yes. So you're attacking not the center guy, but this guy.
Correct.
Okay.
When he goes to attack his buddy to break him out, did he... Oh, he failed that.
He failed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, that's
That will not hit.
Bless.
What about your, Oh wait, this was a reaction.
It is a new round for him as well. He's going to use his reaction and parry that.
Great. I'm going to use my inspiration on it.
Really?
Okay.
What, it's a D10?
Oh,
Yeah,
Bardic.
yeah, it's a D10.
Bardic, not.
I was like, you're
inspiration
using your
points.
inspiration on this?
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's
It
funny.
does not. Your bardic inspiration does nothing.
Your
Been really-
dice think you really deserve that.
Finn was not really that inspiring today.
No, it was.
It probably.
I thought you see, old Duel would have appreciated bad dad jokes, but you're a little more refined, and you're a harder nut to crack. You know.
Yeah, I'm all edgy now.
Well, at least he did something right. He couldn't hit any of you, but at least he could parry a frickin' blow.
Guess I need to switch to Dane Cook jokes for you now.
Guy right in the center
Edgier.
is starting to get real desperate here. He's pretty surrounded, and so he's going to do a last-ditch effort. He's going to look at Duel, and like his eyes are kind of gonna like glow like a deep black magical, and to Duel say, "We're just trying to bring in a fugitive. Help us bring law and order and justice. Help me bring back the town." And so roll I believe it's a charisma saving throw. You should probably be fine.
his best save.
He's running out of options here, but he's gonna try.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Could I counterspell that?
Don't.
No.
Say the magic words, please, first.
It's not a. I don't think it's a spell for them.
God damn!
Duel gets a 45 on his save.
No, it's an advantage. So take away the 12.
33. Yeah, it doesn't work at all. You're like, nah, fuck you.
I like to think he smirks just a little bit. Just like, there's just a barely there, like, tilt of his lips.
We'll let Ryan say how he reacts to this.
That's cute.
You don't tell me anything.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Finn, what do you do?
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna stab again. Looks like everything's kind of under control.
Oh
Unless
shit! Sorry. Before we go to you, Finn, there's one thing I totally forgot.
Mm-hmm.
This guy in the back is totally gonna try and take 3 swipes at Steve, his coworker, Steve 147. And all 3 hit.
Wow.
Yep. So.
I think I charmed Employee of the Month.
Yeah. So let's see. That's 22 damage. The poison does nothing, so it's not enough to kill him. But still, he's hurting his own coworker quite a bit. And he kind of looks back to Lady E like, "I'm doing good, right?"
That's amazing.
Okay, sorry, Finn, go ahead.
Actually, I'm gonna turn back to Vixen and say,
I think both of these guys are in like the 20-ish health range at this point. They're both looking really bad and surrounded.
all right, I'm gonna look back to Vixen and say, "Hey, Vixen, you want to swap?"
Sure.
And Finn will, okay, yeah. He'll just kind of pop back. I know he's going to take some attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
But he's going to pop.
You could just disengage.
I could, but I also want to make
you also
spell
do
attacks.
something?
Yeah, so I'm going to pop back here, and as I do, I'm going to cast 3 Eldritch Blasts.
If you go here, it's only 1 attack up.
What is your AC right now?
Probably higher than anything you rolled, so like we won't even worry about it. It's 17.
17?
Yeah.
In that case, both attacks, as you're running away, both of them are going to try to swipe at you as they're kind of frantically going around, and both of them manage to hit you.
I will, on the first attack, use Hellish Rebuke.
Against devils.
That
Never
does
mind,
nothing.
I will not.
There's literally nothing.
I think better of it.
Okay, so I gotta roll some damage real quick.
Why aren't you cutting words one of them?
I will cutting words one of them. That
Okay.
is also a good idea.
Okay. So you
let's
do
roll.
that. Roll your cutting words.
Nani, nani, boo boo. Stick your
That is
head
enough.
in doo doo.
So that is
Classic.
merely
You're taking a long time.
So 13 slashing and 15 poison.
13 slashing, 15 poison.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 13 and 15.
Yep.
Okay, I'm good.
All right.
Sir.
All right. And you wanted to do some Eldritch Blasts?
Yeah, the first two, the one
All
in
of those-
front of Kosh, and then the third one to this guy.
Okay, so roll to see if you hit.
Yep. Kablamo, kablikau, kapow.
The first one does not hit. The second two will.
All right, so 10 to the guy on the left, and wait, charisma saving throw.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
thing that you
in
never
there.
got rid of.
Oh, I thought I changed that. That's weird. Okay, so 10 and 8.
Not those googly eyes.
Sorry, technically both these guys are in the low 30s. Now they're in the low 20s. All right.
And
Anything else?
bonus round, I'm going to give Vixie some inspiration, but I'm not going to say something dumb.
Okay. Lady E.
All right.
These guys just
Oh,
done
say
for.
something.
So bonus action, I'm gonna give South lethal strike with 2 points. So she'll add 10 damage if this next attack hits.
Nice.
And then let's crack a whipper.
That will definitely hit,
Sweet.
dealing a total of 20 damage.
Okay.
He's down to 3. He's
So
just
close.
like, let's say that he falls prone at this point. He's so weak, but he's still there. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Kadash.
Let's see. Is this dude broken out of what he was doing, or is this still flanked?
He's at full health, still under Lady E's spell.
Cool. Here comes this. Oh, yes! At last! At
Is that a
last!
life stealer?
Finally! Finally
Describe-
one of these.
Kill this guy.
Wait.
It's necrotic.
How many? That's 2 different attacks.
Yes, let me roll this. Just
I was gonna say.
I
Describe
need to roll
how
this
you
just to
kill
see
both
the
of
number,
them.
please.
Go ahead and roll it.
It
but
is 2 different attacks. You're right. Let's
Describe how you kill both of them.
one moment, just because I really need to see the numbers on this, just for my own sake.
You do get that necrotic.
I know I
and
do.
10 hit points.
12.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So first thing,
Jesus Christ.
that's all the damage. But the extra necrotic thing I gets me 9 temp HP.
Oh, nice.
So
What a nice bonus.
this is the first time that Dash's HP
It
has
only
been over
took,
100,
like,
and it's because of
6
temp.
months. It only took you like
Yeah.
6 months to get a crit on that.
Yeah. Okay, so I killed both the 2 that are next to me.
You sure did. You describe how you do it.
Okay. He's been very stoic. See, he had that awesome finisher that I thought up forever ago too, but he's still in his stoic mode, so he wouldn't be using that. But I think
if you like, I'll grant you a little teaser of what Dash has somewhere inside of him.
Oh, okay, sure, we'll do some of that.
For the sake of
Sure, okay. Based on what goes on inside of him, sure. So first thing that happens is he just very like he's been stoic this whole time, but you see like a little flash of like actual like anger and passion there when Lifestealer's in the right hand, so Lifestealer goes into the first guy. The necrotic damage kind of sucks up into his arm. You see just the kind of a flash there of like, ah, yes, more healing. And then while Lifestealer is still in the other guy, he just crosses on his arm over the other one with Dralfie and just cuts the other guy's throat. And then just drops them both like that.
Vixen is just gonna be like, oh, that was so brutal. And she's gonna take a step over and look at Lady E and look at this guy who's not attacking and be like, what do we do with this guy? So, like, I don't know. Are we in combat? Are we not in combat? I guess we're not really technically in combat right now.
We're not in
We
combat
should probably fuck the guy up.
until the rest of the 10 minutes runs out. We're not in combat.
I'm gonna act real nice and ask. So, what do you know about Jean? To the dude man.
I don't know if you can get him to talk to you.
I can. Lady E can. She's just gonna look at him as he's silent, and he says, "Answer the man's question."
Oh, because he has to do whatever you say.
Yep.
He's gonna look at Finn and say, I know that she's a servant of Batham and one of his kin.
Oh.
And she escaped with something very valuable, and we need to retrieve her and the item and bring it back to him.
Oh, and while you give us this information and we have a little talk, why don't you go ahead and throw your weapon and your armor off?
Okay. He just starts taking it. he just sets it down.
Well, that's handled. I'm gonna head upstairs real fast, and oh no, I dropped Finn.
Oh, that's okay. I'll grab him. I was just gonna say, hearing that the violence is stopping, Jean's gonna work her way down, and when she comes down, she's gonna say, "I don't know how much time we have until something else happens. We should get going to the order."
Yeah, Dash stows his weapons and then says, "Yeah, time to move." Well, I don't know why I didn't say that in my accent. Ahem.
He even changed accents while he was down there as a different man.
I'm so used to not playing him this way. It's throwing me off my game. Anyways, she's those both and just says, "Yes, it's time to move. Let's go."
Well, there is a quick way to know these things. When are your reinforcements arriving?
Don't know. My orders were from Batham to go. I was not told of reinforcements. Batham did not foresee the need for reinforcements. We have never needed reinforcements.
So as far as you know, nobody's coming?
If we fail, I'm sure more will come.
What would Batham send if you had failed?
I don't know. He is much wiser than I.
Well, you must have some idea what other little hellish creatures he can pluck from his realm.
His resources are vast. He is the leader of the fourth layer of hell. I'm sure he will find whatever it takes. Clearly, we were not enough.
Listen, he's got some bad stuff down there, okay? I've seen a lot of it. There's this guy down there that, I don't know, seems like he's been down there for a very long time trying to get out.
Oh no!
Yeah.
They caught Laz!
You should, I really don't want to deal with any of that.
Do you have a way to get yourself away from here very quickly?
I cannot shift between planes for another of your days.
I see.
That's gonna be a problem.
Well, I can't tell him to kill himself.
Dash is gonna step up behind him and draw both weapons and kind of go this way.
Hold on. I mean, it's up to... Yeah, never mind. I was thinking I could Gene's saying, I was thinking I could banish him, but no. Let's just kill him.
No, wait. Before
all
you do
right.
that,
Well, as soon as Gene says, let's just kill him.
Hold on, before we
You were here?
can
Sorry.
I ask him a question? Sorry,
Yeah,
my
she
internet
didn't
conked
necessarily.
out.
She didn't necessarily mean right now. However, she also is saying like, "Come on, we got to move like right now."
Do you
Alright,
have a question,
we gotta-
Mr. Duel?
Okay. What did we already ask?
Are there reinforcements being sent? Can
What
he
would he say?
banish himself? He doesn't know of any, but most likely, yes. He doesn't know what will come.
The bored guy sitting at the edge is gonna say, "I guess I gotta clean all that up now."
It'll
There's just like
take a
boiling.
minute.
There's just like boiling blood everywhere. It's like weird devil blood just all over the place.
Wait, there's something we never asked. What exactly did Little Miss Thing here take?
Zoe.
His special orb. His special crystal ball. He
It's
wants
a
it.
scrying orb that lets you read thoughts too. I stole it from him.
Good.
Yeah, Jean's right next to Lady E. She's like, "You could ask me. You don't need to ask him this stuff. I'm the one who planned the theft.
You could also ask me, the one who pulled off the theft.
Yeah,
We could also have this conversation at the Order of Court and not in this windowless inn."
All right. Let's
Does not
yeah,
have
just do the thing. Let's go to the order.
All right, Mr. Cambion, if you could just lift your head up like this and expose your neck real good.
What's up there?
Go ahead, Kadash.
He does the Skyrim double blade decapitation thing.
Oh,
Steve.
So we can kill things with that, sort of. Indirectly.
I mean, you
When we
can
capture him.
You could
Let's
what?
go to
and
the
you
order.
can make him have whatever the defenseless and other stuff conditions are, but
Yeah.
A coup de grace.
I-
thing that
for
leads
sake
to
of
the
time,
coup de grace.
he's in it. I don't want to think about it.
Yep. Okay.
All right then. Well, the guy I banished is back in hell now, so we don't have to worry about him. Let's get a move on.
Anything? Did anyone leave anything in the rooms? Everything's out.
Yeah. I think we just
Let me
grabbed
go
our
grab
like,
Akron in my
things.
bag.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like run up and quickly
yeah.
grab our things.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
give it to
And-
Jean. It's technically her dragon.
It's true. When Jean
Right?
gets
I
in,
could be like,
when
you're.
when Akron sees Jean, the dragon goes like makes a little pork sound and goes like, "Ah!" and then like just goes up to her and climbs up onto her shoulder.
Nice.
Save
And
me
she kinda looks
from
over and say, thank you for. Gosh, I saw this guy for like a day once.
He
These neglectful
mostly
humans.
just kept himself in the bag. He's a little protective over my gold. So
Real quick, when people go back up to the room, Jean's gonna follow because she doesn't really want to be left alone down there, and she's gonna look around the room, and she's gonna say, "This is it. This is the last place I slept before I was sent to hell."
it's been a bit. Especially for
She's gonna look over.
First time or the second time?
First time. This is the last place she slept before she was sent to hell the first time. And when Lena says it's been a while, she's gonna look at her, and her face almost looks like a "how dare you" pissed off sort of look. And she's gonna say, "It's been a while. You look like you guys haven't aged a day. From what Kadash told me, this has barely been any time for you. This has felt like nearly 500 years for me. You have no idea how much I've been through while you guys have basically been through nothing. Which is why we're going to go back in time and fix all of this." And she's going to reveal that she has been, obviously you don't see the horns or anything, she's been hiding her kind of true self, and she's going to reveal how much all this time in hell has affected her. And her skin is going to start to redden. Her hair is going to start to whiten. Her horns are going to be shown, and they are all like mangled and kind of messed up compared to what they used to look like. And she reveals her true self.
Thanks. I think
She's
that's
gonna-
Zara.
Yeah.
She's gonna say, "This is what they made me."
Dash goes, yeah, that's the look I'm used to. And speaking of disguises, and he pulls out the hat of disguise, tosses that back toward Lena. Fat lot of good that hat did me.
Because we said that it was going to protect you from being summoned to the depths of hell? Is that...
I wasn't summoned to the depths of hell. That implies I had a choice in it.
Let's go to the fucking order.
This is a lot to unpack. Let's get somewhere safe. Let's get to the quarter. We can wake up other nights. We can be ready, and let's meet up with the other knights of Tiberius.
Let's do that.
As everyone kind of files out of the room, I'm going to kind of like open my arms up to Jean and kind of like offer a hug.
She's just gonna walk right by you, heading towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
she's gonna go back to her regular self, and she's gonna look at Kadash and say, "Kadash, you shouldn't throw that hat away just yet. You said you were hiding yourself for a reason. That reason hasn't changed. I know it's been a long time since that happened, but you have to remember, you have to go back into where you were thinking when you left."
It has been a very, very long time, hasn't it?
They will never understand how long it's been for you or for me. They can maybe hear it, they'll never understand.
Nope.
Well, Kadash, we've only been missing you for about a day and a half. Where have you been?
About a day and a half. I wish it was only a day and a half. Let's see. Are we walking somewhere while this is happening? By the way.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good. As long as we're on the move.
On your way back to port, are you just being? Are you being Kadash, or are you putting your thing back on and being the dwarf?
Well, if it was given back to me, then I guess I'm gonna put it on.
I don't know, Lena. Did you give it back?
As soon as Jean says, "Well, don't throw it away just yet," Lena chucks it back at him. we could be petty up in here.
You drop this.
All right, you make your way towards the Temple of Cord.
I was gonna relay stuff along the way.
All right,
So as we're on the move, so I got hat on, and I guess I'm back in that dwarf form again. But anyway, so we're walking. Yeah, a day and a half. I wish it was only a day and a half. Time moves very differently when you're in a lamp and when you're in hell. Let's see. Where should I... About how long of a walk is this, by the way? I'm not curious how much.
Probably like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, then I've got time to relay it, basically. All right. It went like this. We were on the train, and suddenly I'm being pulled from the train. And then I'm in the magic circle, in a place that... And there goes Ryan.
Ryan's been pulled too. Duel, where is he gone?
Maybe I guess I'll give him the short version when he gets back. So anyways, and then I'm in the magic circle, in a place that looks familiar but is no longer familiar. I'm sure you remember the dead prince's grandmother's house.
Okay.
Well, I guess they are no more. But Gentmus is certainly still there, and he certainly still knows how to bind people to lamps. So if I didn't have a reason to kill him before, I definitely have it now. Then that lamp goes to hell, and I sit there for... What would you say it was, Dralfy? 100, 200 days? Something like that? Yeah.
It was certainly weeks.
It was a long time. Then this guy who looks like a bear and swings a giant axe finds me, and I'm granting wishes for some barbarian guy who's apparently been in some loop in hell for who knows how long, trying to fight Batham. He dies again, of course. And now I'm masterless. And then Jean finds me. And we get out of there because I am able to steal Batham's special scrying orb. And then we leave. So yeah, day and a half would have been nice. Yeah. It was more like, I don't know, you're better at math, Ralphie. What, 3 or 4 times as long as I've known these people that I've been gone?
Easily.
Yeah. So forgive me if I'm not my usual jovial self.
All right, with that, you roll up. Finn, did you relay that message to the priest at the Temple of Cord?
You're muted.
I'm muted. The one that Jean asked me to send?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, you get up to the Cord Temple, and let me grab your character tokens real quick, although not that it matters a whole lot. But if you see down towards the bottom, there's a big group of soldiers that are kind of waiting on guard. And as they get in, they are going to... Let's get Vixen out of here. She ain't going with you. No one even asked her to come with. But anyway, they're gonna get up there and they're just gonna say, "Halt! Who are you?" Also on the way, Jean would have said to either Lena, Finn, or Duel, like, please speak on my behalf. I'm not as good with holy temples, given the circumstances.
Holy crap, are all these guards here just hanging out at the front door?
They were given a heads up by Finn.
Oh, right. I'll step up.
Okay.
I missed the entire flashback, but I'll get it from you
I'll give you
eventually.
the short version. Yeah.
Okay. Please stand aside. My name is Joel Brightstone. These are the Knights of Tiberius. We are the ones that alerted you. My compatriot here, Finn, sent a message to one of your high priests. We need to get inside as quickly as possible.
Knights of Tiberius. Yes, the others are waiting for you.
Great.
And one of them, though, is going to say, "Hold on, I got something pinging on my holy symbol. There's some kind of fiend here," and everybody gets in a fighting stance. Were you followed?
Dash also gets into his fighting stance.
There's no need for that. We weren't followed.
Jean in the back towards Lena is just kind of whisper, like, "They sense me. They're sensing."
It'll be fine. You've been here before. I understand a lot of things have happened since then, but at least somebody here will recognize you and be able to vouch for you. If our word isn't good enough. Can we see the other knights from where we are?
Way off, and I think one of them's gonna notice you, so they're gonna start coming up.
Yeah, okay. See, Brienne is already on her way over here. It'll be fine.
There's no need for this. When we were alerted, we were given an artifact from the other side, from the helps. That could be what is pinging you right now. I can guarantee you, though, we are in no danger from anyone here in our party.
Jewel, you know this kind of magic more than anybody. Would they be able to detect a single person, be like, "Oh, that's the one"?
You're using divine sense?
Yeah.
Isn't it after a certain amount of time they can?
I don't know why you closed that door, Andrew. She gonna want in about 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a drink while you look at that and give me an answer.
I'm gonna watch the cat open the door.
I think it does.
Yeah,
You
with
know the
Vincent.
location of any.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, they'll know who it is.
Yeah, they're basically gonna say like, bring her forward.
I'm gonna grab her and step in front of her. Nah.
Yeah, she's with us. She's not a risk. She escaped hell. Just let's.
Is Richard still there?
He's getting a drink. He's around.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh, I could use a drink.
Okay.
She's playing some kind of trick on you. She is a fiend, and we can sense it. Reveal yourself, woman! And they're gonna be like, the power of Cord compels you!
I will stand in front of her and I will draw the Holy Avenger and clap it down on the ground in front of me and saying, she is an ally and she will allow us to pass. And I'll make that intimidate if you'd like.
Okay.
Could I play ominous music behind him while he says that and grant him advantage? Or assist?
Finn picks some really awkward times to just play music. Like, I think people's reaction would be like, what? Why are you playing music right now?
So that,
Oh no.
so that didn't grant advantage?
Your untimely music may have given him the crit fail.
Yeah, I think your music made it worse. And they're just what? No! Somebody grab her, and they're going to, like, four of these guys are gonna start going up.
Lady
And,
is
like,
gonna
even the-
step in front.
Yeah.
Even the Knights of Tiberius in the back are gonna be like, hey, like, no, she's good, she's whatever. And they're like, no, you don't understand. She's playing a trick on you. That's what fiends do.
Dash is gonna.
playing a trick.
Dash steps over here and takes off the hat and is going to attempt a persuasion.
Genie!
Yeah,
Oh, this is going so well.
he's gonna pull it off and go, listen, some of us are in disguise here for our own lives, okay? Now, if you were guards sworn to protect those from people who would seek them harm, you better start doing your jobs, because right now, you're not doing a very good job. That sounded more like an intimidation, but I meant it to be a persuasion.
That was an intimidation.
I'm intending to roll a persuasion. Do you want me to rephrase that, what I just said, Richard?
You should do your job is not a persuasion.
Yeah. So listen, why don't we all just calm down here and figure out a way that we can all maybe survive the possible incoming attack, huh? That sounded more persuading. There you go.
Come forward. We're gonna deal with this further in.
Listen.
Break-
If you
break-
need any more persuading as to who this person is, just think about it this way. In the center of all these knights that you trust that could easily kill her if need be, there she will be. So she's not going to pose any threat to you.
All right, but she's standing in the middle of all you guys.
And I just want to do it because I've never done it before. I don't get to roll it ever. So Lady E's eyes are brown right now, and everybody should be feeling a little like calm and like almost like okay, like somewhat happy in the background.
Okay, well, all right, we can go forward. We'd feel better if she gave up her staff. Yeah, because I don't know if you saw in the other picture, she had like that really big,
Yeah.
mean-looking staff.
Lady is gonna turn around the Jean and just be like, "Staff, you get it back."
I'd be careful with that staff if I were you.
I mean, it's
Trust
Yeah,
me, Gene, that one is usually very careful.
She doesn't really trust Lady E. She doesn't know her at this point, so she's gonna look over to Lena, Finn, Duel, and Kadash and see if they give a little nod of like, yeah, hand it over or not.
This one is very careful with things.
I'll give a curt nod. It's all right, Jean. You can trust her.
Okay. So she's gonna hand it over.
she takes the staff.
All right, let's go in. And now suddenly, we'll cut over to when everybody's upward a bit.
Richard, who does the learn what a weapon's been through thing? That's Armiondo, right?
And
No,
Finn.
that is Finn.
That's Finn.
No, but I thought
Because-
one of the other knights could do it.
Because a part of Lawless is in him.
Lawless could do it. But
Oh,
now
okay.
a part
I thought one of the new knights could do it too. Never mind.
He can identify stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I was gonna toss my dagger over for one of them to just do an identify and be brought up to speed on what's been going on, but none of them can do it, so it doesn't matter.
The staff's not
yeah.
like cursed or anything, is it?
Berserker staff.
You might want to identify that. Bean getting close enough to Charles. Once she sees him, Charles doesn't even exactly fully remember or like recognize her. She is going to run up to him and give him a really big hug. And like not even say
didn't
words.
either.
She's just gonna hug him real tight and not let go.
I'll
And
walk up
Charles is
to.
like, Mom? And they have a really nice moment.
No.
I'll walk up to Lady Brianna. It's good you were able to get here in time. Glad you're all well.
Yeah, we ran into a little bit of trouble with some devils, but we were able to get out of here before they really caused too much trouble.
It's good.
Jean's gonna be saying all sorts of things like, "I never left you. I swear, I never left you. I always kept an eye on you. I swear, like, I watched you grow up. I swear to God, I never wanted to leave you, but I had to." And she's gonna go on and on about all that. And Charles is just gonna be like really emotional and not know what to say. He's taking it all. Kildar will go up to Lena and be like, "So, looking at the sword, I see you got the sword."
Well, yeah. He's got the. Yeah.
He's gonna like pat you on the shoulder. Good work.
Thanks.
So sorry, Duel, did you want to say something?
No, I just. Jean, I know this is a big moment for you, but if we could just get a little clarity on what's going on now. You've got 2 knights, Tiberius, here defending you. What the heck happened?
She's gonna calm down for a second, wipe away some tears. She's gonna take a look at her surrounding and look back at Duel. Do you remember this place?
Yeah, we were here.
We were here
yesterday,
yesterday.
We were here 21 years ago.
Yeah. This is where you convinced me to be a paladin. This is where you set me on the path that put me on the bad side of Batham and took me on the path. I don't even want to say the things that I had to go through in front of Charles. I don't even want to say, but you know. You know what happened. And it is all your fault. You were supposed to be there to help me. You didn't. You basically damned me to hell. But it's all right, because we're going to go back in time and we're going to change all that. So if you're asking what happened was, as luck had it, or by the gods had it, or whatever, Kadak fell into my lap. He told me what happened with you and the Sphinx. He told me that you guys were going to try to find a way to get back in time. I didn't even think that was possible. But now that I know that that's possible, that's all I could think about since learning that was possible. So you owe it to me. to get me back in time and change all of this so none of this ever happened to me. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to find a way, all of us together, we're going to form a plan to get back in time and change it so none of this screwed up world has to happen. That's what's happened. So yes, Dash and I, we did steal a special orb he had around the time that you guys got me out the first time. Batham got a hold of some kind of magical item somehow. And it's this crystal ball. This crystal ball not only can scry on people, but it can detect thoughts while it's scrying. And he used that to gain leverage during the Blood Wars and other infighting to gain control and to gain the blessing of Asmodeus. He's risen to more power than he's ever had. So yes, I stole that from him because I knew that if I didn't do that before I left, he'd be unstoppable in getting me back. So we gotta figure out something to do. I mean, he still will be coming for us, but at least he can't detect our thoughts. So that's where we're at, as far as I know. I don't have a plan beyond this point. I want to hear from you guys. What do you know? What can we do? Because you owe me. You owe me this much at the very least.
Gene, I know you probably think I'm the worst person to ever walk the earth. But believe me when we were planning on going back in time, I was planning on going back to save you. To right my wrong.
Good, then we're on the same page.
As far as finding a way back, it's not easy.
Well, we have a heck of a lot of us together. We can figure it out.
I'm sorry. You think because you got the short end of the stick, you're now in charge of everyone here? First of all, I don't know you anything.
Mm-mm.
Then you can leave. I never wanted to ask you of anything. This is between me and him.
And secondly, you're a real stuck-up bitch.
I'm sure you are too.
Well, just the way I hear it, from little bits that I've heard.
Yeah,
they
Lady
saved
Ladrin, you can read minds, right?
They brought you to, safety. And then, they mess up because people mess up. Maybe not even mess up. Maybe just that's the way things happen, and you want to blame all of your pain
Eladrin.
on them. How dare you?
I don't
You
need
can
to
read
speak.
minds, right?
I can.
Can you read the room?
Listen, I can see when somebody's clearly out of their mind. Besides, we're after the Traveler, not Batham.
I don't give a shit about this Traveler, and if you want to go fight the Traveler, then let's go do it before he does all these things that you didn't like him doing.
I'll be happy killing Gethmis here or in the past.
We've
Yeah,
been trying to
preferably-
find a way to stop the Traveler. We've been trying to find a way to go back in time, but without the Sphinxes, it's been difficult. We have someone researching in another city, but he hasn't turned up much. In the meantime, we've been trying to fight off of a god who, I don't know, he might have blocked our way back, but he might also have a way to send us back too. At least that's what Finn seemed to think he could do.
Sorry, say it one more time about Finn.
Finn, you seem to think that the Traveler, did he possess the ability to send us back?
I'm not sure. Even if he could, I'm not sure he would want to send us back in time. I think if he might be able to help, well, No, he wants to destroy us, send us to a plane where we would just slowly wither away.
He certainly wouldn't send us back without asking something in return.
Yeah, and I know this is a little delayed, but when Lady E called being a stuck-up bitch, Charles would have gotten right up in her face and he's like, say that again. Don't talk about my mom that way.
Hey, it's getting a little heated. Why don't we get some space, huh?
Yeah, why don't we? He's just gonna back off with his mom and be like, we don't need her here. Go back. She's no knight at Tiberius.
Well, given his lamp status, Dash will also move in their direction.
Armianda, have there been any other clues or hints, things in your research that you found about sending us back? Anyone we could speak to, anyone we could find, anyone who has any idea?
I was able to spend some time looking over old notes and stuff while we waited for that giant thing to get worked out, which, by the way, Alright, sorry, let me go back to his voice. I did some research while we were dealing with the giantess, and luckily all of that worked out. It took a bit of convincing, but eventually she saw that we were not the ones responsible for the first one's mental instability. But in any case, I think there's something about these sphinxes that they are given quite amount of divine energy. I believe that one of the things we could potentially do is try to go around to holy places, see if any of them know of sphinxes that exist. Some kind of creature like this. They might not know any kind of legends would point us down a path where maybe there are more sphinxes hidden somewhere beneath temples.
So find the sphinxes. Find their sites.
Is either that, or if he pulls up one of the drawing things, because I think he showed you before there was this staff of the Magi or whatever. There is this staff of the Magi was last seen in Illuria. This could save enough spell energy that it's possible we could create such a shift in the fabric of the plane that perhaps we could use that to conjure enough wish spells together to get us far enough back. That is another option. I don't know if it will work or not, but that is another potential lead.
Where are the Sphinx sites, besides the one in Corin that we know has been destroyed?
I am not sure. That's why we need to ask more religious leaders, even ask the ones here.
So, Kadash, the thing you took, can it be used on anyone?
It's a scrying orb. Works like any others, except bonus thoughts.
Gene's gonna mention Batham used this against other powerful devils, leaders of layers of hell. This can work on them. It might be able to work on a god. Potentially anybody.
It could work on the Traveler.
Can work on the Traveler.
Certainly could, but I'm sure he'd be aware that we were doing it.
Anything with true sight has a chance of seeing the orb. You have to be careful about it. There's a chance that they can see.
And then we should use it somewhere far away from here that won't attract the trouble here.
That is a possibility. Sorry, I'm stuck in Armianda. Gene's gonna say, I mean, if you want to try use it on a god, he would see the orb, but he wouldn't be able to know necessarily you were trying to detect thoughts. You could use their underestimating to your advantage.
Might be worth a shot.
But this thing can go between planes.
I don't think we have anything to lose.
If just to know where he is and what he's thinking.
Should we get out of Norris Craig first? I don't want to bring it here.
Far from here.
If we brought it here, at least we could defend ourselves.
Not against a god.
We have 2 Knights of Tiberius and the entire order behind us.
And
Yeah, but we don't want to bring the trouble to them, do we?
The Empyrean said he wanted to fight, to be fair.
Duel, I don't think you can quite grasp the power of a god. The one that created Chaos Day. Every single horrible thing that has happened every 7 years. Do you really think 2 Knights of do you really think 2 paladins and a couple of monks and whatever else we have here is enough to stop him?
Well, I know one paladin was enough to hurt him.
Yeah, you scratched him. But that means that we need more of those weapons if we stand a chance. I'm glad that you can now, cut a god. The rest of us would die.
I'm just saying, if we draw him away and he comes and attacks us, then we're a worse chance than if we are and we draw him here now.
Or we wait until we have the means to defend ourselves. We know it's possible.
Thought. So we have currently a bunch of demons coming in and a bunch of, and a god who want to kick one of our asses at least, right? What if we draw them in the same place and convince them that, we have backup? Get them to fight each other, is what I'm getting at.
Do we have more demons coming after us? Has there been any spot or sign of them coming in?
Well, I mean, we were told that if that small contingency failed, that there would likely be more. So
We should not be here anymore.
yeah, I don't want to draw trouble to this, the Temple of Court.
At this point, enough of us can do teleporting things that we could go somewhere, check on the traveler, and then go somewhere else pretty quickly.
Dean is going to pipe up and say, you guys are talking about killing a god. What chance do you think you have? I mean, I've seen so many of these powerful beings, almost all of them, the most powerful, can shift between the planes. How are you going to fight off something if the minute that they sense that they're in danger, they can just vanish and poof away?
We don't have a whole lot of choice, I don't think. It's either we do this here, we go back in time, we have to face the dragons and the traveler again.
Or we
Bathroom to deal with.
She brings up a good point. How do we bind the traveler to a plane?
Daddy rope?
Gene's
I do still have that.
Gene's gonna look kind of awkwardly for a second and say, yes, Dash told me that you, Duel, attacked this god, so it's probably in our best interest to avoid him and then go back in time to where you have the element of surprise on him.
That sounds like a really good idea. I wish someone had suggested that several sessions ago.
It'd be a great idea if he wasn't already in our dreams attacking us there. There's no avoiding him. He's going to show up where he wants to.
I mean, we could run a diversion.
How about this? We have a lead. on the staff of the Magi, the one that was in Illyria. We have tons of people that can teleport now, as well as use circles. Why don't we all go there and look for the staff? That right now is our best lead on finding a way to go back in time.
It's a very dangerous place.
And we're running with a bound genie. I don't imagine the current populace will take too kindly to that.
Neither does the genie.
I don't imagine you do.
However, from my understanding, a genie might be able to get around there faster, perhaps. It would make sense, and she is going to shift into Genie Jean.
Yeah. I dream of Genie?
Gene E.
Maybe we can get in there without causing a fight.
Do we
And
need
I think she would turn herself into a fire genie because it already kind of looks like her reddish skin and other stuff. She can kind of make it work.
So why don't we do that? Why don't we all go together? Watch each other's backs. Look for the staff. We have some of the most powerful warriors right here, right now. The knights together.
Meanwhile, we still have a god and a lord of hell after us.
Correction, the Lord of Hell is after you.
Not just her.
You know, Lady Eve, for someone who's a part of this team, you don't act like a team player.
A team player that arrives in the middle of the night and, well, middle of the morning, early morning. And
She was
then
here first.
shoves
She was
her
here first.
Problems onto you?
She was here first.
And she's a friend.
And she seems more than happy to, forgive me saying so, keep your genie friend locked up in his bottle so that she can use him.
Dash is gonna just start walking away from the whole group. Yeah, well, when you all figure this out and want somebody to teleport you, you let me know.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. Do we need Kadash bound right now for this? I'm kind of confused.
Kadash's highest level right now is 6. He couldn't teleport you with a thing anyway.
Teleport circle.
Oh, teleport circle. Yes, he could use that.
Which he does have one for
Assuming-
Eloria.
If it's
But is the
if
circle still in Illyria?
I mean, the circle itself wouldn't have moved. It's just a question of whether or not it's still there.
Yeah, the question is, was it destroyed or not?
It was in the castle. You'd think the castle would stick around. Like, well, I would imagine. Well, hold on. Was it overrun by people or by nature?
By
A
genies.
combination of genie,
Yeah.
slot, and other chaotic.
So, but I'm saying they would still keep a castle for their own use. If you took
Unless
over
they
a
didn't
town,
want reinforcements bamfing in.
Or unless they just wanted to destroy everything that was left behind by the previous.
I don't know.
people.
Depends. I just feel like if you conquer a city, you're not going to necessarily raise the whole thing if you want to make use of the city.
Well, the easiest way to know this is when Tau scried in Illyria, was the castle still there?
I think nature reclaimed everything.
I was gonna say it wasn't in good shape.
But was the castle
It was
still
there.
there?
It was there. It was
Okay.
not in good shape.
Well, there you go.
So
Gene-
so why not? Because Gene,
Wait, why put all of our eggs in one basket though? It sounds like there's 2 different leads. Having all of us go just chasing one, I get the idea of us, better strength in numbers, but what if this whole thing fails, doesn't work? Then we're wasting a lot of time.
Let's split up again.
You guys seemed fully capable fighting off what are truly some of Batham's most powerful, personal guard. If the new Knights of Tiberius are half as good as you guys, we might be able to split again. Or you might be able to split anyway. It's up to you guys. If we want to go together, we can. I just want to get the freak out of here and make a better world, a better time.
well, Gene, you want us. We move faster together. You want this done. You want us to abandon the quest against the Traveler, and you want us to find a way back in time as fast as possible. I don't see why not everyone devoting ourselves to finding one thing isn't the quickest way and smartest to do.
All right, if that makes no sense, then let's do that.
Because the other lead, the Sphinxes, we have no idea on. Right?
I'm gonna pull out the crystal ball thing and say, would this find the Sphinx?
You'd have to know what you're trying to scry on.
I mean, we've met the Sphinx, right?
Other sphinxes.
We met the.
Oh.
Yeah.
You could try to scry that Sphinx.
We
Right.
met two.
We did do that.
No, you scried the temple, I thought.
We might have done both, but okay.
Let's
I mean,
do the
maybe
Sphinx.
did I don't remember.
I think we did the temple because we thought the Sphinx would save.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Why don't we
Well-
do the Sphinx?
I'll hand it to Kadash. Or am I taking a crack at it?
Dash
Dash
walks
is on the
that
other
way.
side of the room.
Yeah.
He's over there
Uh,
brooding with his beard.
You attempt to scry the Sphinx, but it's just fuzziness. Nothing appears. It's just like a cloudy mist inside the ball.
Hmm.
Does that mean he's dead?
Means he's not here.
Well, he can go across planes, I thought.
No. Oh, that one can, yeah.
Either way,
But this crystal ball thing can go across planes too. It's a very powerful crystal ball.
Okay, so we're not scrying on the Traveler unless we're far away from here, so it doesn't draw things here, right?
I mean, I don't
Agreed.
necessarily know that it would know where you're scrying from anyway. It would just literally, it's like a ball of light that anybody with true sight can see.
Gotcha. Should we give it a shot?
I don't think he can trace it back here, but
If you
I don't
want
know
to.
what a god can do.
Go ahead.
I will give it a shot.
I don't know why you're rolling it. I think yes,
Yeah.
I roll.
I just like rolling dice.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen you roll less than a 10.
Thank you.
Well, you get that jack of all trades, so.
I think
Yeah.
he gets a -5 for us knowing him personally.
Yeah. What are all the negatives?
I don't have the thing open because Tau. Scry 5e. All right, real quick. Okay, here's the page.
Because this will affect it. He rolled pretty dang well, but if you got enough negatives, it might work.
Familiar -5. We don't have a picture. We don't have. Do we have any possessions of the Traveler? I don't.
One
think so.
moment.
Not anymore.
We used to, and no body parts. So -5.
Bitter,
I
bitter
think?
memories.
Can it be a former possession?
It just says
Does it?
possession or garment. It doesn't actually stipulate what it is.
So if I took it from him, it would have been his.
Yeah, technically.
Technically, yeah.
What if he gave something though? Because he's a giver of gifts.
That is still.
Did we get the
Possession?
Iron Stone from him?
We got the walkie-talkies from him.
They were
Yeah,
taken.
but those were taken away.
Oh,
Yeah, David took those.
Can I use Minor Illusion to make a likeness of him?
huh. Interesting.
You could, but it might not work. But if Finn could,
I will do that.
Okay, then it's a -7 currently.
so Finn,
Where did I get the Iron Stone from?
We looted
I
that
think
like
we
a long
looted
time
that.
ago.
Yeah, I think it was a drow.
I think it was a drow.
Hmm.
So question, Finn, what image do you put up?
The one of him drink. Oh, the changeling, his true form.
Yep, he fucked up and he showed you his true form. And so in front of you, you see the image that no one else
Why
was
is that
recognizing.
picture so unsettling?
I don't know.
It's
Finn,
really
We're looking
is.
for the Traveler. I don't know what that thing is.
what is
This
This
picture
is
of the Traveler.
this is the true form of the Traveler. He
What?
showed me in the dream.
Y'all are really
Oh.
good friends, aren't you?
I don't know if friends is the right word.
That's
He showed you his face.
He showed me his face. He's desperate to find us, and I'm not sure why he needs to kill us so badly.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually prefer his gnome form.
Yeah, me too.
So he's still about gnome size, but yeah, he looks like this now. So you've got that. So what's that? A total of -10?
-7.
Oh, you just get another 2.
Yeah, you get 2 more for a likeness or picture. The big one is a body part, which is -10, and then a possession or garment is -4.
I feel like I must have gotten something from him.
If you have
Okay,
something...
here's
So
a real
going-
stretch. Lightbringer.
blood on it.
Is there any remains of a god on Lightbringer still?
How many times have we gotten into a fight with it since then?
Well, so you struck him with Lightbringer. I will roll a d20.
Maybe blood from a god is a little bit more potent. Maybe it sticks around a little bit more than immortal blood.
If it is still there, you need to save that shit. Because that's a -10.
Nah, that was a 2. Sorry. I gave the chance. I was gonna be somewhat flexible with it, but a
Sure.
2 was a no-go.
You gave the chance.
Thanks for the shot.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that I've been gripping with. If possessions of his are things that he's given to people, I think the orb counts.
The entire time I was thinking, it's like, Batham got the orb from the Traveler. Totally.
Well,
What
here's
about Charles?
I don't see where you're
Oh
going.
wait,
with
no,
that.
never mind. I'm sorry.
That's
I was thinking
a
something
gift
different.
from the wrong direction.
Yep.
Yep.
So it just barely works, and you might not be sure why, but anybody who has their suspicions.
Roll Arcana or something? I was thinking about the orb. When she said Batham got the orb and they let him take over everything, Lady E's mind would be like, that sounds like a Chaos Day thing. Or history, or...
Arcana would be behind understanding artifacts like that.
Or insight.
I think it would be more Arcana.
I'm not sure if anything would really work to learn the story of it other than Finn's little ability.
Oh,
but
no,
in any
no.
case...
I mean, just like to put... I guess the connection's just there, but
Why don't
she
we-
has no proof.
All right. Well, in any case, you were able to scry on him, and he is in his true form, floating and almost like spinning around in circles. And he's kind of like Frieza style. He's like got his arms crossed, and he's just kind of like spinning around in circles in this void almost, where everything's just kind of floating around, and you have all these elements that are kind of scattered around. Like distantly you see rock, distantly you see fire, and all these other things, but everything's kind of scattered around, but it seems kind of weightless almost. He's just kind of like spinning around and around and around, and he's just like, seems like he's thinking really hard on something.
What's he thinking?
Can we tap into that?
Yeah, so now you can do a detect thoughts on him.
Ooh. That's a special feature.
It is a special feature. This is a legendary item.
Oh man. Hidashi might have trouble getting this back from me.
It wasn't his to begin with. That's all right.
Unfortunately, partially because he saved, but also because when you try to detect thoughts, it's like spinning. It's like when you've seen, like in a game where like a die will just like keep on spinning all over the place. It's like his thoughts are spinning so much that you can't like stay on any one. So it seems like, at least this time, you're unable to pinpoint anything from his mind.
Do you get the surface thoughts at least?
Yeah, I guess you would.
I shouldn't have eaten that turkey sandwich at dinner time.
Right?
I will say again that his mind is like spinning to like a whole bunch of different things. You just get like little flashes real quick.
Is it all revenge?
Some of the flashes include he's thinking about Frostgate for some reason. He's thinking about his mother. He's thinking about, like, all right, well, it's been over a day now. What do I do about that? I'll give him one more. He's like trying to think of like what to do about that situation. But what you notice is like you're not even entirely sure how in control of his mind he is. But that's basically what you get at a surface level, is like lots of scattered stuff. And
I can't believe Norse Crag has like 7 Dairy Queens now. And man, I really miss my childhood dog.
His mind is just so erratic.
I like to think that he's behind the Burger King, and like his whole side project is getting one company to take over another. It's like that's just a thing. Like, yeah, there's this big scale stuff, but it's the little things that count.
Canon accepted.
What's in Frostgate?
Yeah.
There was yes.
Frostgate seemed important enough to stick out in all the chaos in his mind. Frostgate and trying to figure out what to do with you guys because he feels like you stood him up on a date. And he's like, do I just kill them? Did I give them the chance? Did I, should I give him a little more time? Maybe I'll just give him a day more. And he's like thinking in his head, and it's like he can't make a frickin' decision. And so he might, I don't know, that's what you get with Detect Thoughts, which I feel like I gave you a fair amount.
Yeah. I'm going to kind of explain that. Like he can't keep his thoughts in control. He's all over the place. He keeps thinking about when he should kill us, if he's given us enough time. He kept thinking about Frostgate. I'm not sure if that's about us or about his mother, but he was thinking about his mother too. It was very sporadic.
Maybe that's where the ritual's going to take place to bring her back.
Maybe. I'm going to pull my map out and look at where Frostgate is in relation to us.
Way, way north.
Not even close.
Not even close. However, it is the same location, I believe, that was mentioned about where this Hextor stuff is and maybe where the Hextor key is.
You could move us up to Norris Crag, the sun.
Wait.
I mean, we could end up going back to Sonara if we really needed to, because we know that we can get teleported there.
That's true. And I'll take out the little giantess. She's gone. She's satisfied.
Wait, so where are we right now? We're at Norris Crag?
Yes.
Yeah.
If he's thinking about Frostgate so much, wasn't that also where his disciples were headed?
I don't think his disciples were.
They meant
I think some of the travelers, like when you were meeting up with the travelers, there was a hidden message in the music box that was saying something about "Tell me a joke, gatekeeper," which was like open the gate.
That.
yeah.
Yep.
Perhaps Frostgate is where he can revive his mother.
Have we been to Frostgate?
No.
No. You've never been to Morthos with the exception of Sonara.
Well. You can always go try to thwart that plan and piss him off further.
While you guys are kind of like sitting and just thinking, eventually one of the Knights of Cord will come in saying, "The Empyrean has returned!"
Oh.
He was gone?
Right.
Where was he? Where'd he go? What?
Went to Mount Celestia.
To get us
Oh, that's
weapons.
right! I forgot all about that.
Ooh.
Aces. Should we go meet him?
Is
Yeah.
there any reaction from Jean when they say that?
Jean knew the Empyrean, I think.
Yeah,
trained
she
with
was
them.
there with fighting
Yeah,
with
yeah.
him.
Jean basically is gonna say, "All right, good. So we're even more safe here now. This was part of the reason why my plan was to get to here, so we could at least get to a safe spot. Especially with what work you made of those devils before, I doubt they'll try anything while we're in here. So at least that's one group we're safe from. Especially with the Empyrean and all of us and all of the Knights of Cord. I feel pretty safe.
I guess we'll go to the training chamber.
Yeah, we'll go meet him.
All right, you go to the training chamber. I'm not going to bother bringing all the tokens. Really need to do that. All right, you go over to the training chamber, and he's back. Yes, you are back.
Damn it. God damn it.
How was your trip?
It was very good. Well, in some ways not so good, but I made it good again. Don't worry.
Okay, what does that mean?
Well, as you can see, I don't have any weapons with me. But I got something even better.
A new haircut?
Yes, that. Thank you for noticing. But no,
You can smite him if you want to. I want to all the time.
But I did get this, and he like reaches out, and he's got like a fist, and his giant fist is going to reach down as if to hand you something. So if one of you wants to hold out your hands, you can do that.
Finn's own it.
Finn and his magical items and stuff. He is going to place in Finn's hand a lamp.
We don't
And
need
the
more
lamp,
of those.
the lamp has like a little cork in it, so it's kind of like an Aladdin-like lamp, but in the little spot where there's usually a hole, he like corked it up.
What
This is a little insensitive in present company.
Oh, unless Gene followed you guys in there, then Dash isn't in there either.
Yeah, Gene went in there.
Okay.
I assume everybody went in there.
Okay.
we
He's going to say, "Oh no, this is not a genie thing."
As he is saying that, Dash is already walking up to take it out of Finn's hands and uncork it.
Whoa.
Oh, don't spill it.
So what is this?
It is holy oil.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you rub it on your weapons or on your body for your fists if you need, and this will help you against any god. I swear it.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
that seems.
So now you can just use your own weapons and your own bodies. And it's not like this one little vial. This is like a lamp filled with it. Like you could use this for everybody.
Here, more to scale. There you go.
Hey. So yeah, when you uncork it, like a little tiny bit spills out. It's like, ah.
Thank you, Hans. That seemed a little too easy.
Oh, I had to sneak it a little. I was a little naughty.
Stop it! Damn it.
Just a little naughty.
Jean's gonna just like shake her head and say it still doesn't matter. If he can just plane shift away at any time, it doesn't matter. Unless let's just go back in time. Let's go to Aluria. Let's do that plan. Let's go to Aluria, and we're gonna get the stuff and go.
Oh, well, hold on. We got a guy right here.
Hyperion. When was the last time the location of those magical weapons were known?
Wait, who are you asking? What?
Empyrean?
Hans.
Oh,
Hans. Sorry.
Han. I tried to get some weapons, but unfortunately the master at arms, he was not very keen on me taking stuff out, and I am very big. I'm not good with as much of the sneaking. But the lamp I was sneak away.
So, say 30, 20 years ago, 30 years ago?
Yeah.
Was it still locked up then? Or were these weapons strewn about? Where were they documented being?
Oh,
We have one in
what do you call it?
Aluria.
Why am I? Our quartermaster. He has always had it. 20 years is not much time for him. That's like that's like a double shift for him.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. That's all I had. And I guess Duel is staring off into space with a blank expression. There he is!
What was the question?
Oh, I had asked him where the weapons were like 20, 30 years ago, but they still had them, so I guess unless we want to break into the place and try to steal it,
Yes.
that'd be
I was
crazy.
I would not try to break into a quartermaster's thing for Deva weapons. No, that's a bad idea. You're going to get killed and sent to hell.
Yeah, we don't
Some of us have already been there.
Ugh.
I want to get literal. Almost all of us have already been there.
Yeah, Kadash, we all went before you did.
We did it
Of
before
your
it was
own will.
cool.
Yeah, you went of your own will.
Yeah, let's
Impressive.
let's not get into that, guys. That's
Mr. Hans,
Yeah.
you're quite experienced in battle, and you yourself are a celestial host. Do you know of any way to bind someone of your strength to this plane from poofing away, from shifting away? Is it possible?
Oh yeah, it's definitely possible. You need special shackles. Well, I mean, it could be things other than shackles, but it needs to be something that is, given that kind of magic. But it is possible.
Where are those?
I don't know. It's not our way. Our way is the punchy smash way.
He knows.
That's
that be
Lena's way too.
Fucking way.
It's like I was about to say, that's a monk tradition, right?
I can get behind that way.
Order of the punchy smash.
Homebrew it.
Dean makes kind of a kind of face. And Hans is just going to say, I'm sorry, I am not very good help. Here we usually just kill the weak and the mighty prevail. There's not much on the taking prisoners.
We need shackles.
It's just we're fighting someone who could get away very easily if the tides were to turn, assuming we could weaken him.
Gina's just gonna say, guys, we should just focus on Aluria.
So,
Come on, well,
what happens though if this is successful? We get back, we prevent you from ever having to go into hell. We still have dragons to deal with, and we have him to deal with again? Wouldn't all of this still potentially happen?
Alright, listen, if you really need to stop him, I want to go back in time first. I know where they keep dimensional shackles in hell. But the thing is, I can't just go. I can't just go back there and then get back. Like, once I'm there, I can't. I gotta wait like a day, and I can't survive there a day on my own. They'll
I'm not
get me.
asking you to do that. I'm not asking you to do that. I never would.
Okay.
Ever. Nobody will.
Okay.
but you've seen them.
Yeah. I've seen them, yeah. I mean, I get this guy doesn't seem big on it, but keeping people in hell against their will, that's kind of a devil thing. Yeah, they're kind of rare, but I know one area where they keep them.
Then the question is, how do we get to hell?
How about this? We've got three main options. go to Ilori. We look for the staff of the Magi. While we're there, we can see if there's any chance of the archive still being intact, and look for any other clues on shackles or god weapons or anything like that. And we have to avoid the genies that are there, because they will likely kill us. Option 2, we go to Frostgate. We figure out what's his obsession with that place is. Maybe it's the resting place of his mother. Maybe it's where the travelers are located. Either way, there's something important happening in Frostgate because it was on the radio, and that needs to be investigated. Or number 3, we break into Hell, we steal the dimensional shackles, and we prepare for our fight against the Traveler.
If we do that, I really don't want to do that, but if we did, can we just come right back here? Like, this is a safe... We're never going to find a safer place than this to host a battle.
Yeah,
I mean, that's asking a lot from the Temple of Cord.
I mean, this is what these guys do, right? Jewel, isn't this the whole reason why you wanted me to be a paladin to begin with? Because they do these kind of things?
Yeah,
There's
Or
all-
it is all up on the bravery scale of things. If they find it a worthy fight, they'll do it.
I would like to fight him with all of our forces that we have. I was planning on using the Avenger to ally the rest of the orders if we went that direction. I want as many people on our side as we have going into this fight with him.
A question. If... Well, just thinking to Gene's plan, if we could go back in time... What's stopping us from going even further back? Stopping the Chaos Day that destroyed your village, Duel, or... going even further, just stopping him from existing.
Would rewrite everything.
And that's a good thing, right? Most things that he's done have been, well, horrible.
Awful.
There's a lot of pretty bad things that could be overwritten.
I mean,
I don't know what the world would look like.
well, I
Would
mean,
we even...
you don't know what the
We
world
can't
would
go
look
back
like
too
now
far,
if you changed it 20 years ago.
but we need to be careful. If we go back too far and kill him too early, then that means the reason we... Oh, man. You know, time stuff.
time stuff?
But, more importantly, if we do find a way to travel through time, what's to say we don't do all of the options? Time wouldn't be an issue. It's just going through them.
It
Doing
depends
it
on
every
how
day.
we can go back in time. We don't know if it's a one-time deal or if it exists at all.
Well,
Or if there's any adverse effects.
it's a tricky business.
Very tricky business.
That's why I'd rather, if we do find a way to do it, we do it once. We pick one time, and that's the only time we go and meddle with this. And I was hoping to do it, and I looked to G to reverse one mistake. One in particular.
If you're gonna do that, Duel, why not go back just a few days earlier and stop my parents from being killed? I had a nice life, you know? I was just with my parents on a ranch, and everything was fine until those guys came in. And you know what? You know what Batham said once, gloating to me? He told me that those guys that came were there because of the influence of his devils, that it was all just to get me to a weak enough point where he could go into my mind and make a deal with me. This was all him. It wasn't some fluke accident that these bandits were there and killed my family.
And then
If anything, I'd stop that from happening.
And then if you choose to look at it a step further, how much do you want to bet that the person who gave Batham that orb that made him so powerful wasn't our traveler?
Maybe it was.
Probably
Finn,
was.
Can't you look into the history of an item?
Yeah.
Maybe we should learn where that orb came from.
I mean, that could take a bit. Do you guys want to take a sit down, do lunch or something?
It's 5 in the morning.
It's 5. Man, woof. It's been a busy couple hours.
Right?
Breakfast
Yeah, it was
then.
probably like 5 in the morning when all this started, so it's probably closer to 6 now or something.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could go sit down for 5 minutes and hang out with the orb. Hello, orb.
I don't want to discuss too in depth when to go back in time because we're missing a bridge before we get to that piece of land. So
we're
let's.
missing so much.
We are really skipping some steps here.
She's just proposing the idea.
Right. And we can debate what about time, blah, 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 but we need a more immediate what are we doing next week plan.
Right.
Yeah.
Next week, I think Hell should not be our next place we go. Because if we upset Batham as well, then we have 2 gods after us.
Batham has already upset at us.
Well, he's upset at her, but she's here, so we can move about freely.
I still think it's worth considering trying to manipulate them into fighting each other. Burr, burr, burr. No, I'm the biggest badass. No, I'm the biggest badass. Burr, 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 burr.
That does involve
Daddy
putting
isn't
us...
here, Mrs. Torrance.
Actually, if you look into the history of that orb, you might find out their relationship. So
Yeah.
why don't you see that now?
All right.
They
Just
could be best buds.
think
That
about
would suck.
that.
They have tea every day.
I got you this for your birthday. You shouldn't have. I love this. Oh my! It reads minds. That's amazing. That's amazing.
I love it.
Okay.
Talk about amazeballs.
You kill me.
So, you, when looking in this and you sense something, you see a card, like, kind of floating up in the air, bursting into light, and, like, the light, like, swirls and forms into an orb, and then the orb just kind of rests down onto a pit fiend's hand. This claw thing.
So what I'm gathering from that is that someone drew one of Glitter Gold's cards. It turned into a magical orb, and he got it straight from the Traveler.
That's what you perceive.
Oh, God damn it.
How long?
Well,
The balls, that guy. He went to hell, and then he went to the bathroom, and he's like, "Draw from my deck."
so wait,
Didn't
wait.
he piggyback off of us the first go round? He's like, I can't go into hell,
Yeah.
but he went in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did we bring
So
him
was
there?
Yeah.
We brought the Traveler there with us.
Yep.
And we
Fuck me.
Yeah, that's the reason why he was there. Do you guys not remember that?
Oh, I remember that.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought he
I
did it
remember
way
that.
earlier than that.
He
Yep.
needed our help to get in.
That's
Mhm.
true. Okay. Well, Lady E didn't know that, but now we know for sure.
So we perpetuated this whole.
Well, I told you guys we shouldn't trust him.
This whole campaign has been us making mistakes and setting up hurdles for ourselves.
Should have listened to Tao.
Who said that?
What did
you
Tao
don't
say
know
to do?
Tao.
What was his thing?
Tao was like, "Don't trust him."
Oh yeah. Well,
the whole
he wasn't
time.
the only one. He wasn't
It's
the
true.
only one.
It's true. He wasn't.
I mean, he was our way into hell.
We had other
And-
options.
Yeah,
we
but
did.
not ones that would take everybody to hell.
That's
So
the one
we
we
can-
ended
we
up
can do-
doing.
We can do Talk of the Veil
Yeah,
after
yeah.
this if we want.
Yeah,
Um,
sidebar. We have
in-
three
Sorry.
options. Unless there's another fourth option that I'm not aware of. These are the 3 options. What do people want to do?
If we go to Hex Store, we risk putting a target on us specifically because the Traveler does not know where we are right now. The Staff of the Magi is the safest option.
Which isn't technically safe for everybody because
No,
genies want to murder everybody.
Safe in that a god will not know exactly where we are and try to kill us. It's just other
Honest-
people will try
It's
to
just
kill us.
genies trying to kill us.
Just shades of safe.
Right.
Honestly, best case scenario, we find the Staff of Magi. It helps us go back in time. Worst case scenario, it's still bombing. We use it against the fight, against the Traveler.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's
I mean,
one.
it's not 100% sure that it's even there. Just
Right.
just to factor that into your headcanon, like, it was last seen there.
All right. So
during-
worst case scenario, it's not there. Then we go somewhere else.
Yes.
Any other people want to weigh in?
Well, we could also go south and find the weapons that we know are there.
We know of a harp.
Well, we heard the harp was there, and that's where my mom is, right?
Right.
Something.
Yeah.
And Cornelius mentioned various other things that were very near in the same area.
But that doesn't help us move along the time travel plot.
We don't know if any of those can do time travel or not, actually.
It's also been mentioned to you as a potential plot thread, like, hey, ask religious people about sphinxes. That might be a thing. So just
True.
you can add that to list of things.
Okay.
You guys have lots of options. That's
We
all I'm
do.
saying.
Yeah.
The only reason I bring up the stuff down south is because we're in the city where the train connects from. So it would be very easy to go down and then come back up if we need to.
You remember the last time we rode a train?
How many times can that happen in a row?
It's a pretty good time. Oh,
It's
Well,
been
he's already been
5,000
bound,
years.
so not again.
So that's option 1 and 2. Illuria for the Staff of the Magi, just general south to find weapons.
And then
That's what we got so
Frostgate
far?
is an option and Hell is an
Frostgate.
option. But
Hell. May I
Dash is
suggest-
not voting for hell.
No.
That's for sure.
May I
However,
suggest option 5, which is open a lovely pie stand in Norris Crag and just say fuck it to everybody
I
else.
like this plan.
Dean likes the plan too, but she's like, hey, can we go back in time before I made a deal with Batham and then open the pie shop?
No.
That's an idea, girlfriend. That's an idea.
Dash will actually suggest going with the Illuria plan, although he has specific reasons why.
So why not that? How
Because
about
he wants to murder everybody.
Not
Well,
not
since-
everybody, just a specific person who might be there.
Told you
since
so.
the new Knights of Tiberius don't want to stick around with us since that party would be too OP, why don't we send them south, ask the other orders about recruiting them for the Traveler, and see if they know anything about Sphinxes.
It's a great idea. They could just take the train.
Take the train, take teleport circles, take whatever they need, and then just keep us in contact.
Gene is going to mention, whichever way I go, I'm staying with my son.
That's fair.
So if I'm going with you, he's coming with us.
And
If
whichever
I-
way
So
she
that
goes,
means
I go.
Josh goes.
Yeah, about that. Is that a thing now?
Are you not gonna
It's-
free him, or
She's gonna look at Kadash. How does Kadash look back at her?
same stoic nothingness that he's pretty much been doing this whole time.
you just got out of being held captive and you're doing that to somebody else?
She's gonna look over at you guys. You're gonna go to Illuria and we're gonna get back in time, right?
Gonna fucking try.
In time for what exactly are you referring to?
Try to go back in time to fix all of this.
Oh yeah, back in time, yes.
She's gonna go over to Kadash. She's gonna kneel down to him and hold out the lamp. Kadash, you want the same things I do, right? You just want to undo all of this?
If anything, I want to undo even more.
I think we've both been in captivity long enough. She's gonna hold out the lamp. She's gonna say, Kadash, I free you. I use this wish to free you from this lamp. And with that, the lamp just kind of like falls and just thuds on the ground, and it has no effect on you. No pull on you. Nothing.
Kadash kicks it over toward Hans and just goes, do me a favor and hammer that thing, please.
Aha! Smashes it. On smash.
I did really good on that, yeah? I did so good.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll for it. Okay, good. You didn't get in that one.
Was it a 35?
Yeah, actually, he could never roll above a 10 hitting you guys, but he just rolled an 18 plus, I think it's like plus 17, so it actually was a 35.
Wow.
Yep. Alrighty, so going to Illuria, the only thing I really need to know at this point is, are Jean and Charles going to come with you or not?
I mean, that's up to them.
If the other party is going to religious orders,
Bringing a couple tiefling might not be the best idea.
they may want to come with us.
On the other hand, they could present... Yeah, I mean, she's already had trouble in one order, because she's technically a fiend right now. But Charles looks quite presentable as a little champion of what do you call it? Of Halo. Yeah, and so she's gonna look at him. She's like, I hate that it makes sense for us to go in different directions. That's the last thing I want. I can't leave you. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Whatever hardships come. Charles seems like a capable fighter in his group. I worry that without him, they're not going to be, if something were to happen to them, well, they're also going on the safer path. She's like seeming really, really torn, and she's looking for a piece of advice from somebody, but not saying that.
Jean, where we're going, it will be quite dangerous. Give yourself some time. Spend some time with your son. Go explore the South.
Get to know your son.
You can count on us. We'll complete the mission, no matter what.
All right. Well, she looks at Brianna and Armiondo and Charles. She says, "These are people I can trust too. I know these people." So, and she looks at Gux, and I think she knows Gux. Yeah, she does.
She knows, guys.
But yeah. All right. I'll go with them. Let's keep in touch though. Don't go more than half a day without contacting us, and so I need to make sure you're safe.
Aren't sendings getting intercepted?
Well, there were 2 sendings earlier today.
Well, here we go.
Do you want me to reach out to you in your dreams again? Does that get a reaction from anybody in the party? Because that's like the first they've heard of it.
Outside of like a, I didn't know he could do that. Like,
yeah.
Because I can only imagine like he says that and everyone's like, what?
When did you
But
do
he
that?
just leveled up, He got new abilities.
No reaction from Dash on it, regardless.
Yeah.
It's just leveled up yesterday, guys.
Dash.
Guys, Kadash broke.
He did break.
But
He's back with a beard.
Yeah. I mean, send during the day, dream at night, whatever. Just we gotta. Even though we're gonna be physically apart, we have to remain united at all times. And she is going to talk to Armiondo about doing something similar where he will message the next order as they come up, so that way they can kind of go from safe place to safe place with protection. Luckily, all these places you're supposed to go to are of gods of protection in one way or another, so that's good.
I'll share the note from Cornelius with Armiondo, so he'll be on the same wavelength as us.
Okay.
Are those secret orders?
No, they're not secret.
Okay.
Some of them are smaller orders. They're in like kind of smaller places, but
I'll just be like, these might be people you want to talk to about gaining to our side.
Is there anything you can give me or give us to give to them? Because I think you mentioned earlier you were going to use your Holy Avenger to sway them. I don't know what's going to happen without that. Could we?
You want my Holy Avenger?
Yeah. Like, I just think we need all the leverage we can if we're going to try to get people on the side of this. And, I mean, hopefully we'll figure out something about these Sphinxes along the way, but if all we're able to accomplish is getting stuff to fight the Traveler, I mean, it seemed like you were the key to that. Charles is gonna kind of look over to Duel like,
Whoa!
All these hesitant faces, and Dash is still just.
Can Charles make an insight on Duel?
He doesn't have to.
What was that?
He doesn't have to.
Okay. What is Duel's reaction?
He looks to Brianna.
Okay.
And he takes Lightbringer and unties it from behind his armor, takes it off his shoulder, and he holds it out to Brianna. I trust you with this.
I don't know if that's the one we need.
It's Holy Avenger.
Oh, okay. You
No.
said bring out Lightbringer. And I'm like,
Oh, sorry, no. I meant, sorry. Holy
Oh
Avenger.
my god, no, I totally. Oh my god, yeah, that's not the one we need. It's like,
yeah, like,
just take it.
Look, I know you wanted a pizza, but instead, here's this peanut butter sandwich.
Here is this small sliver of a pizza with barely their little cup of wine. Have a great festival.
Brianna, I know you know the weight of this sword. Please keep it safe for me
45 pounds.
until the time comes.
I really don't like this.
And I will give away my Holy Avenger.
Are you sure?
Are
Are
you
you
really,
sure?
really sure?
Because that's what
it's
Duel
just
would
like
do.
a magical item. That's the thing that breaks my brain the most.
Isn't it great when the character's got to do what you really don't want to do?
Wait,
Welcome to my world, buddy.
he's giving away the one thing that can actually fight the god that's chasing us?
Yeah, that's kind of the point. I'm actually with E on this one.
So
Did you all
like
suddenly
the
forget
idea
that
of
we also
suicide.
have this?
Holy oil.
That
This is to get more people to our side. I don't think unless I'm going to get it back before we fight him. Unless we're planning on fighting him in the next couple days, because everyone was against that idea a couple minutes ago.
unless he ambushes us, finds us, something else happens.
I literally said, let's fight him here with everyone here, and you're like, it's too risky, there's too much danger. We have an Empyrean right here! An Empyrean!
It's just
And y'all don't want to fight him right now! You want to wait for him to ambush us later on when there's just the 5 of us!
I mean,
Oh
if
yes, I am here. Yes.
if the options are keeping the god,
Me, or at least an order. You have so many knights.
There's
Anyway.
so much power here, but no one wants to fight him because he's a god.
But also,
no,
Jim
no.
kept pointing out that there's nothing keeping him here in the event that he does roll up. He could probably show up, look at the said Empyrean, and be like, nah, and just fly away.
if you want to fight him here, I will support you in that decision fully. But giving away the Holy Avenger, the thing that you know what we went through for that, and how important it is. We can't just give it away and let it walk away.
It's not good. Brianna's gonna speak up. Like, it's not gonna walk away. I can handle this responsibility. Don't insult me. But Duel, this is your choice to make.
You
If
said
you
you
already
wanted
made
a
it.
tool. You said you wanted a tool to help get people on our side. I believe our side is just, and if I have to make sacrifices to do it, then I do so willingly. But I do want it back. I do want it back for the fight, just to be clear. I'm not giving it. It's not for keeps. It's a loan. It's a loaner.
I understand, Duel. I understand. I'll take good care of it, I promise.
You know, in a lot of ways, that sword is like my heart. So just, you know, careful holding it. You know, the sword, I mean.
She holds it, and it feels a little small to her.
It's a long sword. It's not that small.
It's true. But just
It's a Nomish longsword.
It's not the size of the long sword. It's how you swing it.
She thought it would be like a great sword, but she's like, okay.
You know what? I'm taking it back. Take it back. Give me back the holy event. Take me back the fucking thing. Don't give me that. It's too small. I want it back right now.
She doesn't say that. But she is gonna say, Duel, I promise. When you ask for this back, you'll get it back. Except for right this moment right now, because I was kidding. But, like, when you want this back, I will give it to you. I promise. It will be in safe hands. We're fully capable here. And if the Traveler comes our way, then we'll be all the more protected.
Keep it safe. Keep yourself safe. All of you.
Alright. I guess we're heading to the train station then. Also, this will be really helpful if any more devils come at Jean.
Yeah. Where did they say they were going to hold the meeting? Is it going to happen here or farther south?
They're not holding a meeting anywhere. I think they're traveling along the trains to go meet at various orders and get them to pledge allegiance or whatever. But they'd all be within train shot of going back to Norris Krog if you wanted to set up something in Norris Krog.
If it's a place I've been before or near enough where I could, and within 500 miles, is that it?
I don't know if you've ever gone to any of the places that are here. But you do know Senny, we can work it out.
Yeah.
And apparently you know Dream, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he does know Dream.
Yeah, that warrants a conversation.
I think we're covered. Alright, so you'll head to Illuria. We'll head down to Esther Keep, I think is the closest one. And we're gonna get this done. We're gonna do everything we can. We're gonna go figure out time travel stuff, or we're gonna get stuff to help us with the Traveler. We're gonna do it all. We're gonna win.
When I hand over the Holy Avenger to Brianna, I want to make a quick look at Jean, just to know that I'm serious about making things right. It doesn't have to be a verbal thing. It's just kind of like a...
She's going to stand really close to Charles and even, like, grab him by the hand, because she just, like, really... She does not want to let him go. And she says, okay. We're going to be safe together. We're going to do this. And she's going to, like, kind of give a quick glance to a Duel and say, gonna make it right. And I think that's where we'll leave for tonight, because it's 11 o'clock.
Woo!
Okay.
Yay.
By stream, you'll find out more next week.
Yeah, by stream.
Nice tree.
No!